Hello, everyone.
Hello.
You're going to notice real quick that our overlay looks different tonight. That's because we are doing a special
Yeah.
one shot. We're going to be playing a Honey Heist game. I am not DMing. That duty falls to our wonderful sorcerer player Kim. So to quickly explain Honey Heist, everyone is playing as a bear. The general gist of the game is you are trying to steal honey from somebody, and you have to do so without being really like found out that you're a bear. We're all dressed in our Sunday best outfits. You'll see as we go along. The dice rolls are pretty simple, just a bunch of d6s, and yeah. So without any further ado, I will turn it over to Kim, and let's get into the game.
Time of year. Honey Heist 2021 is upon us, and the city is bustling with excitement. This year, Honey Pharmaceuticals International is debuting their brand new Super Honey. This is supposed to be a honey cure-all. It is the best superfood you could imagine. You apparently feel absolutely amazing after you eat it, and supposedly it's delicious as well. It might just be the most delicious honey on the planet. You bears have heard rumors of the super honey, and you, being bears, totally want it for yourselves. However, you need to figure out where they're hiding it. So you meet at you go to your local bear bar to meet your contact. Bartender, Liz. Y'all.
Oh,
What's up?
should we enter the bar? Yeah, okay.
Should
No.
enter the bar.
Let me get myself on the map here.
There's a nice giant orange seat right here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take it.
Just like Emperor's New Groove style, like kicking the door.
Oh
Yeah,
god,
I
I'm
was about to
giant.
say, should we be bigger? Like, we are bears after all. Oh
We are
god.
bears. Bears.
You're a bear.
There you go.
I'm a
How
weasel
do I
in
make it bigger?
disguise.
Peaches
I got
and
it.
pandas in the house.
Make me huge.
Make her
Yeah.
tiny.
Is this a bar designed for bears, or the chairs just excessively large?
The bar. This is the bear bar. It is the bar that caters to bears.
With a gecko bartender.
Hey, makes sense. Bartender regenerates limbs if something gets a little too rough.
I mean,
You
clearly
sound like
because, humans wouldn't want to go to a bar that has a gecko for a bartender. They'd probably consider that to be some kind of a sanitary issue.
We bears know better.
That's right.
So,
Okay.
at this point, I've stumbled into the bar and I've just kind of looked around and looked at everyone and say, "Can I have your best honey mead with a shoot of bamboo in it?"
Is your name really
To the-
Pandopticon?
Yes.
I will
What
take Pandopticon
what does a
into
polar
the
bear
bar.
like you want bamboo for?
I am not a polar bear, sir. How dare you disgrace me?
I thought we were supposed to be people.
I say nothing because I'm a bear.
We are at a bear bar discussing our bear plans for bear heist, sir. And, ma'am,
But I'm like twitching a little bit because after all, I am unhinged.
I too am
I'm
unhinged.
I'm an incompetent bear.
To each other.
I
Because you're
think I'm
speaking
saying
bear.
all this stuff to you. I am just grumbling and shouting and kind of making weird motioning with my claws and like trying to motion bamboo shoots at her attention.
What I find highly funny is that you don't have the claws designed for that, or the teeth.
Oh, I know.
So I'm just imagining a polar bear trying to eat bamboo, and
What's up,
it's
bear?
like, Wait, can your drink be like a Bloody Mary, where the celery is the bamboo and the Bloody Mary
Yeah,
is like baby seal?
I'm down for this.
Okay.
Fresh
I
clubbed
mean, I
by
feel
the
like a polar
Canadians
bear is
this morning.
absolutely capable of eating bamboo. I want some mead with a shot of cobra venom.
Jesus Christ.
You got it.
I would like a glass of honey.
What
Am
kind
I
of
a black
honey?
bear or grizzly bear? I forget. I gotta
Black.
check.
You're a black bear, yeah.
I don't know what black bears eat. That's not in my forte of knowledge. Black,
Fish, honey, really whatever they can get their claws on.
Yeah.
really?
So at this point, the bartender is extremely exasperated with me at this point because I have no idea what I'm actually trying to motion for, and I'm gonna guess it's moved on to one of you guys.
I will have a cup of tea with some honey.
Kind of. We have green, black, peppermint, mint.
Uh, the mint sounds delightful.
Okay, so the bartender gets you some mint tea with honey.
Oh, good to know. Black bears don't eat honey.
Do I have my mead with my venom shot yet?
Everybody's gotten their drinks.
I'll have a salmon screwdriver.
Ugh, some people
You
just
want
have
the
no
salmon
class.
smoked?
Just like conceptualizing that in my
Yes,
brain
please.
just sounds so gross.
You want the salmon smoked
Yes.
or raw? Smoked salmon screwdriver it is.
Swear to God, if the damn gecko doesn't stop the uwu speak, I'm gonna have a damn aneurysm.
Ooh, woo. Oh my god! I have the text to speech on Twitch and the ooh woo actually makes the ooh woo face.
That makes me sad.
So, the gecko gets all your drinks.
That
When
legitimately
you
makes
like
me so sad.
anything else.
Yes, actually. We've heard of some intel to get inside of this, rare honey. Got any leads?
That depends. What rare honey are you talking about?
Refresh my memory what it's called?
The super honey, right?
The super honey, yes.
Yeah, that.
I
Yes.
oh yeah, over at the HoneyCon. I didn't know HoneyCon allowed bears in after the 2015 incident.
Well, if they're not allowing bears in, then clearly they heard about me. Because let me tell ya, that super honey is delicious. Now I want more. So, do you have any leads or not?
I'm just sitting there like cracking my knuckles, like as I'm
So they're
drinking my tea.
they're keeping honey well guarded, I have heard. They have vicious guard dogs, and their concierge is a little excited about this and has been watching it non-stop. But I do know that they plan on putting it on display in the main hall tomorrow at 3 p.m.
Interesting. And you're telling me their main source of security is a bunch of mutts?
Bear sniffing dog.
Panda Opticon spins around at this and knocks over everyone's drinks and goes to their what?
God fucking damn it!
I try to sop things up with a very tiny towel.
Too friendly to help you out.
You owe me a new drink, god
Yeah, upon having my
damn it,
my
fucking
my
color.
hot tea knocked over, I I just start like I look over in that direction, and yeah, like visible eye twitching, like veins like popping in my face.
I'm so glad.
Oh, I don't think you. I don't think you are.
I am angry.
Hey, oh, what was that for?
I look at everyone stuttering and go. I was just trying to listen to what the she said.
What does
She are
listening
you
have
what?
anything to do with
Wait,
knocking
what?
over my drink?
I'm dumb.
Clearly,
I you just see me freeze and panic.
you're buying me a new drink, buddy boy.
I just nod my head like very, very, very quickly and just go, with what?
I want me a new tall glass of mead with a shot of venom, cobra venom to be precise.
I kind of look at the bartender and slide some grass, and kind of look at everyone, going, mm? Like, is this what I need to do? How do I pay? I just start trailing off.
I simply do my best to internalize my anger and save it for tomorrow.
The gecko looks at the grass and looks at you and looks at the grass and is like, we do not accept glass as form of payment here.
I kind of shiftly look around and go, what do I pay with?
Mealworms. I'll take mealworms.
Ah, that's why I can't. Okay.
Okay, I then just go, oh, okay, and I just dump an entire handful onto the table out of some pocket of my leopard print pants.
Well, what?
Double up.
You're back.
All right, that's paid for. Can I get my drink now?
I'm assuming that was a handful of mealworms. I don't know why. Yes, just
That's what was.
give me a minute. And Liz is going to just have her meal very quickly. She has mealworms. You just watch her hunt Tunk and her just chomp at the table menacingly.
Oh no, I'm so scared.
Okay, you said I was feeling hangry. You said cobra venom?
Yes, a shot of.
And the lizard comes back. Actually, if there's anything else you need to know, I can give it to you for a price. Information is not cheap, you see.
Actually, if you ask the right people, information is very cheap. Ain't that right? I point toward. I gesture towards my polar bear friend.
Okay.
I go,
I hope you all have fun with it. Sure, you pay your tab. And Lizard goes to serving other customers.
I kind of look at everyone and I'm just like, did I do good?
So pissed at you, but I got a new drink.
Hey, I did good.
All right, so what's our plan? How are we getting in and getting this honey?
We're getting honey.
Right, but like how
So,
are we getting
you
this
guys
honey?
know where it is.
Yeah.
You know what time the honey is going to be displayed tomorrow. However, you still need a way in. You know that there are guards at the doors and there are guards for the honey.
And we know that they're mostly dogs, so all of us could easily take one.
I got it.
Sniffing dogs. Very vicious bear sniffing dogs.
Trojan bear.
Brilliant.
I don't know.
Wait, how many days does it take? How many days is the Super Honey gonna be revealed?
Oh, like how long
Con
is it
is
there for?
already in progress.
Oh,
The
so
Super Honey is going to be revealed tomorrow. It's
Alright, yeah,
part of
so-
their
Fuck.
final day event.
okay, so yeah, we're on a timer here. All right.
Oh, this should be fun.
Well, I think the Trojan Bear thing is not an option because it takes more than a day to make that.
Probably, yeah. Well,
I wave my bear claws in front of everyone and go, wait. It doesn't mean all of us have to get in, right?
Typically,
More or
speaking,
less.
Heist would be more practical if all of us got in.
And you see me like start to trail off with my idea and going, but wait, no, there's a point here.
And that
If-
is?
One of us distracts the dogs, the others go in.
But, like, I see what you're saying, but if we're gonna distract the guard, how are we gonna do it?
well,
I motion at my sleeve. They're sniffing dogs,
yeah.
and I try to smile or mimic a smile, so like you get this weird cheesy grin on one side and just like an eye twitch because it's not very natural for me to try to do.
Here's the thing, though. It said bears aren't allowed in. We have a honey badger with us.
Technically, that's fair, I think.
No, it's a badger.
No. I am very much not a bear.
Badgers are badgers. They-
Badger.
yeah, precisely.
I literally just trail off repeatedly saying badger. You guys have lost me. You need to bring me back, or you can.
All right, so
Technically, according to
despite
according to
despite
my
the fact how
smartphone.
easy it is for any of us to take on a dog, I say we just go to the store, pick up some dog treats. And whenever we come across them, just yeet the dog treats somewhere else, and off goes the dogs.
Okay, yeah, we can try that.
Tim, on a side
And also,
note,
we're gonna need a vehicle.
on a side note, it says here that honey badgers do not closely resemble other badger species, but instead bears more and it's more anatomically similar to weasels.
Listen,
So he's a weasel.
I'm not here to debate the animal kingdom right now. Okay.
I know, but like he's a weasel, so technically he could get past the
Yeah, he's still good.
the dogs.
He's not a bear.
Honestly, I studied cats when I was
The badger
doing like
is
animal
part of the
research,
weasel
so
family.
The important thing is he's not a bear.
I'm the incompetent thief. So at this point in time, you guys are still debating, and the incompetent thief has formulated a plan and is already walking out of the bar. So unless someone stops them, incompetent thief is going
Frosty,
to
get your white butt back over here.
Is that
Being
what it is? I
still
thought it
still
was
being a
more
bit
market
disappointed
copy.
that my tea has been knocked over. I pull out some of my honey flavored steroids from my, from my pocket and start eating them so I can get even more angry.
Oh my god. I don't know
What you
how
got? What you got there,
people
buddy boy?
with a steroid addicted bear.
I just look at the honey badger. I'm like, don't worry about it. These are for me.
I spin around at the honey badger, grabbing me and going, "What? We have a plan. We're going. Gotta go.
Not-
Plan's starting."
Isn't the honey
Yeah, we are
being revealed
formulating
tomorrow?
plan. You have to plan these things
the honey
out.
is being revealed tomorrow at 2 p.m. is what Liz told you.
Yeah, I'm saying that to the Panopticon polar bear looking thing.
I'm not a very.
Yeah, we need to plan this out. We need a general idea of the vicinity where the guards are going to be. We're going to need a set of wheels. We're going to need some dog treats, possibly some pepper spray to make things a bit easier. And then bada boom, bada bitch, the super honey is ours.
Language.
All right, so
Hey, yo, I will curse all I goddamn want.
we need to kind of divide and conquer here with our planning here. Someone's got to go get the bait. Someone's got to go get a car. Someone's got a or whatever
I
wheels
can
you want
get
to
the
use.
car.
All right, you're on
I am the driver after all.
you're on carjacking duty. That's um. I
I'll
I can go
get bait. I'll be bait. Wait. Am I getting bait or am I being bait, guys?
to someone. Well, no.
You are not the bait.
No. We have to
Dog
get
treats
the
are
dog
the
treats. Yeah, and then someone should
bait.
probably go like maybe try and like case the place and like get an idea of the layout.
Let the weasel do that.
I
Alright.
am a honey badger, thank you
Wait,
very
I'm
much.
sorry. Can you make the honey badgers smaller than the actual bears?
No,
I
I'm
can.
Oh man,
I'm a
now
bear's
we're
sized honey
I don't
badger.
think
now
it
we're
I
matters.
am unstoppable.
now we're out here
I don't think
retconning size in the middle of the session.
And just have him like a little bit smaller, maybe 2x2 instead of a 3x3.
Maybe the honey badger stole my steroids once. You know, you don't know. Just be huge.
Daddy don't care.
Yo,
Gotta
if a
make-
honey badger was actually the size of a regular bear, I would legit be unstoppable. Which is probably why I'm the carnage of the group.
You figure like relative to size, that snake you're carrying would be pretty big too.
Ogres are not small.
Yeah.
No, they're not.
Anyway, fine. I'm very confident in my disguise and my ability to act like a human. I will go check out the vicinity.
All right.
I'll get bait or be bait. One of the two.
Frosty?
Getting
Frosty.
bait. You're getting bait.
Can we
Get
trust
the
you to get
Not
dog
be the bait.
treats?
Get the bait.
All right. So we've got bait covered.
Get the bait.
We've got a vehicle covered. We've got scouting covered. What else do we need to do? Because I'll do that. Because I don't have anything to do yet.
Let me see. Vicinity, carjack, bait. Get weapons for us.
Weapons. All right. Well, I mean, I'll get weapons for all of you. I've got my giant panda fists. I'm more of the unarmed type. But yeah, I'll go.
Remember, we're trying to pass off as humans. You see, humans are inferior and weak. They have no claws or teeth or strong arms.
So you're saying
So
you're saying I should go buy guns. Got it.
You see me
Precisely.
All right.
The thing that what humans don't have, like trying to remember. Serious? They don't pause or long. Okay. Don't. Okay. Wait. What do I use as bait? Not humans. Don't use humans. No, humans aren't bait.
Dog treats.
Frosty, the bait is for the dogs.
I'm
So
gonna
just go
go
buy
over to
dog
Frosty's
treats.
face, put both my paws on her face, and go, and slowly mouth out, "Dog treats."
At this
Do
point,
you understand?
I slowly nod my head up and down, going, "Dog, treat."
I honestly don't have trust in our buddy Frosty the polar bear. What's your name? I
I
point to the
shove out my paw, like jut it out towards you, and just go, "Panda Opticon, sir, the panda polar bear."
Not you. You're Frosty the polar bear from now on. I'm pointing to the
no.
black bear.
Oh no.
But my name's not.
Code names, son. Code names. We can't use our actual names in this mission.
At this point, you see my face light up at that idea, and I'm like, "Code names, got it. Frosty's getting done." And then you can see Frosty.
And I point to the panda bear. Oh yeah, one more thing I need you to get for me. We're gonna need 4 cyanide pills, just in case.
Oh my god.
We can't tell the cops anything about our plan, so if we get captured, we might have to take one for the team.
I'm pretty sure if we get captured, we'll just get tranquilized.
That's what they want you to think. How is tranquilizers a deterrent? Everyone wants to be knocked out. No one wants to be dead.
I'll have you know that 4 cyanide pills is my daily breakfast.
At this point, you see me awkwardly try to stand up and straighten my clothing at the door and fix my 2 hats on top of one another and try to, like, rumble in what should be human. And hello, I'm Frosty. Can I have dog? And then I just walk out the door.
Okay, okay. The retarded polar bear is good to go.
I
Damn.
stand up and I fall behind, shaking my head, and be like, "This is gonna be tragic. I just want honey." And I go, "I'm off to get a car, big enough for all of us."
I'm not gonna lie. And not my first choice for a team, but this'll do. Good luck.
All right.
All right, so you all go off and do what you need to get ready.
Yeah. I go out and I get I get everyone some, like, I don't know, like AKs or something. Just like
AKs, rocket launchers, just
Oh
in
my God.
case. Grenades, C4. We're getting the
not-
whole
we're not-
shebang.
We're not trying to use all this stuff.
We're just trying to steal honey.
Oh, and breachers. We yes, and it's very good. We're gonna need top priority breachers. Okay,
All right,
we need
fine,
that more
fine.
than anything else.
I also get some satchel charges, sure.
You make a list while you're at it.
Yeah. Let me just go steal the entire, like, you know, military.
Go to Area 51 and go
military
and just steal
stockpile.
everything you can.
Yeah, go steal some nukes. You know, I got it all.
Yes, the nukes will be the perfect distraction.
Yeah, I'm on a first name basis with all those guys. It's fine. I just get all that shit. Okay.
So I'm gonna come back with a shit ton.
Oh no, we lost her.
I think she's saying she wants to come back with a shit ton of dog treats.
All right. Well, in that case, good.
And I'm going to where the honeycomb's gonna take place. I'm gonna look at the general layout of the place. I'm the brain, so I know what to look out for. Potential escapes, guards, the general layout of the place, places to hide, perfect place to have a shootout if necessary, all that good shit.
What's a good place to have a shootout? I love it.
A place to where
Oh, no.
we are behind cover and they are not. That's the beautiful place.
So what I specifically said I brought a shit ton of back of was beef jerky with
Okay.
a small bag of dog treats.
Okay.
Thank
And like
goodness.
I'm just eating like handfuls of beef jerky as I walk in. Like it's literally like a jumbo bag of it, like from like Costco, of like just like 2 pounds of beef jerky that you just see me like sitting there munching on, going, "Hey guys."
Man, now you got me thinking about the jerky that I get from Costco. It's so good.
And I'm just gonna pull up with a Bell AZ 75710.
I'm so glad.
The car that I brought. And if you want to know why, I will explain why.
Clown car, that shit.
I walk up like fully strapped. Start like handing everyone there.
You
artillery.
see my eyes glow at the fact that you guys are trying to hand me something shiny and metal. And like I just drop the bag of like beef jerky on the floor, half of it spills on the floor, and I just reach right out towards the gun.
I take
like,
extra
"Yes!"
I take extra care to point out to everyone where the safety is on the gun.
I'm
Because
so glad.
you know, I kind of don't trust it.
So
The
we make
general
sure
rule
that
of thumb, Frosty, is that you do not point any of those things at us. At it?
got it.
That's all I'm asking for you.
So at
And
this point,
I imagine me coming back with like a map of the place, and I just like made little notes with a red Sharpie of where everything is.
I am staring down the barrel like I think it's a sight, and the butt end of it is what I think is like pointing out at everyone. Because obviously the bigger end is the bigger end with force, so that's where all the angry stuff comes out of.
Okay.
He had the cyanide pills.
Metal bees.
Yeah,
What should you be saying
I
quietly?
pass out.
I sent in the chat what car I pulled up with.
I pass out.
It's not a semi. I'm gonna be disappointed.
I pass out the cyanide pills, and I have like way too many. Like everyone gets like a handful of them, like a bear-sized handful.
All right,
And
excellent.
I'm
The
just like,
cops won't know what hit him.
yeah, I'm just like, this should be enough.
That's not even a car.
Frosty,
It's not even a car. We found a small fortified city. I'm saying that. I'm looking out the window and saying that at you. Like, I've completely disassociated from whatever you guys were saying to me, and I'm just pointing out the window at this thing.
Yeah, that's a car, all right.
It'll fit all.
I'm not gonna lie. That's not good for being sneaky, but if we're getting away, that is the perfect getaway vehicle.
I look
Imagine,
at everyone and I say, "Do you have construction vests?"
imagine
We could
you were
just walk in.
watching
We could say
like,
we're fixing something.
just imagine you were watching
Get out of the
like
truck and
Price
I
is Right. You're watching Price is Right, and they're playing whatever game, and he's like, you can win a new car, and it's just that thing. It's like the curtains have
Like,
to open up for
holy
like
shit.
half a mile, just to
Yeah,
get.
gas mileage is like 2
That's what I
miles
was
per
trying to
gallon.
say. I kind of stole it from a construction site, so they'll be coming soon.
I gleefully start clapping and I go, "There's gotta be vests! There's gotta be vests!"
I look at it, I'm just like, what's the top speed on this thing?
I will tell you in a second once I find out the specs of this ship.
It does not matter how fast it is because they cannot stop that thing.
I mean,
No, but at this point,
look, if it's slow enough that someone can just like walk alongside it and slash the tires, then yes, it does matter.
well, here's the thing. I
That's
almost
why we have
imagine
guns and cyanide pills, okay?
Oh, what are you gonna do? Throw the cyanide pills at them?
That's the plan.
Oh no.
It could go 64
If-
kilometers per
if-
hour.
Okay,
Oh, wow.
That's like 40. So
Yeah, that's with something that big. That's
Yeah.
actually terrifying.
yeah, that's more than enough.
My plan is if we ever run out of bullets, we're gonna use the cyanide pills instead. It will be fine.
Yeah, just stuff the gun, stuff the pills in the gun. Just
And that, you were right. That is about 40 miles per hour.
That's insane.
all right. So I think are we ready? We've gotten everything that we need. Yes, we have a vehicle.
Yes.
We have guns.
Yes.
We have treats.
Yes, but it's not till tomorrow, so I say we
So
regroup
this
tomorrow.
is the next day when you guys are meeting up again. I'm sorry. I thought I said that.
Oh, so all right. So day
Oh.
of. Okay.
Yeah.
So in that case, I will turn to my honey badger friend and say, all right. So what'd you find out?
Oh, well, that depends. What did I find out?
DM.
Oh, sorry. Okay, so you surveyed the entrance and you saw that there was a ticket booth. There are 3 guards monitoring the 2 doors. There's also a side entrance off to the right, and you notice lots and lots of congoers.
What's a Congoer?
Like convention goer,
Like-
like other people.
The
Convention
people
go-
who are there
okay,
to go to the convention.
potential human shields. Great.
Oh no.
Remember, boys, if we get in a shootout with the cops, use the humans as shields or as hostages, okay? They will let us go. But we don't do that unless absolutely necessary.
If we really want to be all out, we could just eat the humans.
Damn.
I look around and go, well, aren't we supposed to look
True.
at
However,
the
that will
humans?
immediately, that will give us away.
I will reach into my pocket and I will say, all right, I just have to finalize the disguise that I'm wearing, and I just pull out a second monocle and put it over the other one that I'm wearing. Same eye.
I'm so glad.
I'm just like, all right, I'm done. I'm ready. They'll never notice me now.
And I just straighten
I
up my wig.
fucking wish I had that. But before we go, I'm gonna take a shot of my Cobra Venom. Intense shit.
Oh, you saved that until now?
You see me trying to like
Of course, with
gnaw
this
on a
precise
shoot
situation.
of bamboo right now out of my Bloody Mary.
Geez, everyone just held on to their drinks for the
Okay,
whole
we
night.
all
No,
know
no,
what
my
we're
drink's
doing.
gone. I have the
Oh.
shoot of bamboo that was
Oh,
stuffed
oh,
into
okay,
it that I'm
okay.
trying to chew on. Like,
Sorry, I
Now
got
here's the thing:
confused.
we need
Yeah,
a
yeah,
basic
yeah.
plan. Now, I say that 3 of us go in and 1 of us stays behind. We need a getaway driver for just in case things go south.
Okay. I don't
I
think the getaway man is my skill. But
I mean, I am the one that
No,
pulled up
you're
in that
used
fucking big ass
to
truck. I would think that would be the
right?
getaway driver.
yeah, I would think so too.
I just walked around my own house with a mask on for about 10 minutes because I didn't even realize it was on my face.
F.
Good. All right, so we gotta get a getaway driver, and we have 3 other superior bears. Now, once we get inside, act natural. Don't do any grunts or growling or anything a human doesn't do. We just go from point A to point B. Point B is the super honey. Once we get to the place, oh, I just realized we're gonna need like something to carry all of the honey. So we're gonna pick up like a
That's
grocery
hardcore.
cart or like something to carry it.
So at this point, I'm motioning and being like, we should probably get one of those little just dollies so we look like construction workers bringing
A
things up.
dolly. Genius. I like how the way you think, Frosty.
I'm pretty sure there's one of those on the back of the truck.
I delighted this.
A dolly. It's precisely
I
what we
kind of
need.
just walked up on like this construction site, just hopped in the car, kind of scared a few people, and drove away.
I'm so glad. I just
Alright,
clapped you on the back.
Yes, yes. Anyway, we need to get a dolly. Because that will be very important to get the honey. Now, as soon as we get the dolly, we're going inside. We're going to point A, which is the entrance, to point B, which is the best path to the super honey. Now, you, Panda,
Yeah.
I respond.
you
at
are
the
going
same
to
time as
be.
well.
God damn it, Frosty.
Sorry, not me. Wrong panda.
So, Panda, you are going to be the one pushing the dolly. Because clearly you're the biggest and the best suited for this job. I will do the talking, and Frosty will handle the treats for the dogs.
All
right.
Frosty the
I
snowman.
I
My beef
eat
jerky. And you just see me scooping it up off the ground.
I eat some more steroids to prepare for wheeling out all this honey.
I'm so glad. This is what we've become.
By the way, someone created a hack of this game called Chicken Coup, where you have to like remove the rooster leader.
I'm so glad.
That's amazing.
Maybe that'll be the next special we do.
Perhaps. Alright, so that's the plan. Frosty,
Oh, what? Yeah, what?
what's the plan again? Run it back.
I'm eating beef jerky and giving it to the dogs too.
No, dog treats.
I give the dog treats to the dogs and eat my beef jerky.
Have you seen dogs
No.
eating beef jerky? They
You
love
have
that
the dog
stuff.
treats. If dogs come towards us, you throw the dog treat away from us.
Oh, I don't want to call them. Okay.
No, we want the dogs away from us.
I look at everyone and go, but I thought that's why we got them treats. And I just look really,
Oh, we got the
really
treat
sad.
so the dogs wouldn't pay attention to us.
Tell you what,
Stay with me,
If you
Frosty.
want to play with the dogs, you can, but that's your funeral.
if this goes well, we can get our own dogs that you can give the treats to.
This is true, but that's if the plan goes well.
Right. Only if it goes well. If it doesn't go well, I'm gonna be really mad, and you're not gonna like that.
I'm just gonna back up a little bit and like tepidly reach out like on 4 little claws, like little pieces of beef jerky that are stuck into it, and just going, jerky? Don't be mad.
Now, to run back the plan, I will do the talking. Frosty here will take care of the dogs. Blue over here is going to be our backup driver. And Panda is our muscle.
Why do you keep
will-
saying backup driver? I am the only driver here.
Yeah, this is true. We don't have another driver.
I could have swore we hired somebody. Oh well, you'll do.
I think I ate him.
Damn.
I am a black bear. They're fucking ruthless.
You're hired. What's my job? Dinner. Oh, you want me to make you dinner? No.
No, you are the dinner.
I mean, you can make dinner. I mean, you can make dinner if you want. Just do me a favor. Put yourself in a pan and put yourself in the oven for me.
Yeah, there you go.
Nah, I just ate it raw.
Anyway, now we know the plan. Now it's time to execute the plan.
All right.
Team Black and White, go!
Let's do it.
Operation Grey Honey is a go.
Okay, so you drive to. So you guys head to the convention center. And how do I? There we go. So you guys are now in front of the convention center. You
Wait a
see,
minute.
or you should be in front of the convention. Did I not?
No, did you made tokens out of yourself? I love it. Oh, that makes me so happy. Anyway, continue.
Okay, so you guys can see the front of the convention center, right?
Yeah, I can see it.
Okay. So you guys are now in front of the convention center. There are a ton of attendees, and there are 3 door guards who, for some reason, look like plague victims. I think they're still trying to get over COVID. There's a line for tickets. You see two dark guards, 2 door guards in the front entrance. You also see one kind of off to the side for some reason. There are tons of attendees, and there's a ticket booth with ticket salespeople. Oh, there we go. Do you drive up in your getaway car?
I'm sorry. Say that again.
Do you drive
drive
up
up?
in your getaway car?
I was gonna pull into like an alley or a
Okay.
couple blocks
What
away.
alley is going to fit that vehicle?
You'd be surprised. I can make it fit. I'm a good driver.
Okay.
So just so you know,
I'm sorry.
the bears are bear cosplayers,
Okay.
and
Wait,
the
I
Groots
gotta-
are tree cosplayers. Because if you have a con, you have to have cosplayers.
I'm so happy about this, to be honest.
Hello, fellow bears. Now.
Okay,
everyone-
so no, actually, that's something you guys have to be worried about. You immediately just see me kind of get excited and walking over there and kind of like motioning at my sleeves. Be like, really? You guys are here too?
Hey, Frosty. Remember the
not
plan. Visualize the honey.
So I'm just gonna.
Okay, I mean, I bet
That's
you
what
I
we're
could
here
find
for.
an alley that's
Stick to
67 feet long.
So at this point, you just see a tiny little bit of drool start coming out of my mouth.
Oh my god, it's
Frosty.
32 feet wide.
Yo,
I meant
on the
there
map.
Honey. I'm thinking of the
Exactly.
honey. You told me honey. Honey.
Exactly,
it's
but
so
to
good.
get the honey, we have to fit in with the crowd. Okay? Act natural.
See what's in front of you. What do you do? How do you get into the building? Because remember, you guys don't have tickets.
Well, at
Okay,
this point,
first
I'm
of all,
shoving
I'm
my hands in
I'm
fisted
gonna
beef
tell
jerky in my
Blue that if she hears shooting, pull up to the front. And
I'm
then
going to
we're going with
ignore
the plan. We have our
request.
dolly. We have our we have 3 of us. We have our dolly. We're gonna go in. We're going to go to the ticket. We're gonna say that, or at least I'm gonna say, "Hey, yo, we're here to move the stuff. Where do you need us?"
I kind of shrug at this and I say it should work. And I get excited and I start rummaging through the stuff in the cab and I pull out 4 of those like high visibility vests.
Okay.
And I hand it to everyone. And I'm saying, okay, so we put these on. Huh? Huh? And then, like, you see me, like, kind of ripping a hole in it a little bit, like, just to put my arms through the sleeves. But it's, like, on very small. And I look at everyone and go, so we're just moving the stuff. We're moving the stage or the equipment. We're just moving hazardous equipment. Hazardous equipment. I start trying to snap at people with claws.
And I turn to the actual panda and I say, I managed to park it sideways, but it's a fit. Let's go.
I just look at. I hop out and I just look up at the park job, and I'm somewhat impressed that this was somehow managed.
I shall draw.
I'm clapping giddily.
I shall draw for Kim what I did. So visual representation.
I like these plans.
So are we good or what?
I would say yes.
Yeah, I'm ready to proceed with the plan. Let's
All right.
I'm looking towards like the front door, and I'm wondering why that one guard is off to the side, but I'm trying not to like.
Wait, those are guards? I thought they were munchkins.
Like these?
The people in front of the door, the plague doctors in front of the doors are guards.
Can I eat them?
Roll bear.
Oh, I has an idea.
Try and lay low.
Roll a roll bear.
Okay.
Blue, I swear to God.
I am.
I'm literally. I'm trying to.
Bear?
Because that's what you have to do to try to eat people or do bearish things.
Roll one.
I was just asking because I don't know how this works. Like, can you actually eat people? Is that a thing?
You can actually eat
bear before when I ate the
that is
getaway
related
driver?
to being a bear. So yes.
Yes, you are the getaway driver, so go back to the car, please.
Imagine.
Wait, no, I have a question, Kim. Should I have rolled bear before when I said that I ate the person that
no, it happened off screen.
Okay. I'm just asking that part.
No, because it happened off screen and does not affect your ability to do the heist.
So I just bear skill roll, or
so you just roll. So you roll 1d6 for bear, and it has to be
yeah,
at
you just
or
click bear.
below.
Yeah, you
It has to
literally
be at or below your current bear score.
Yeah, you just
okay.
click
Well,
the
my
bear
current
skill
bear skill level is 3, so I click on bear skill roll, right?
Yep.
yes.
Yeah, just
Okay. I'm good.
that is a success.
So at this point, I start flinging jerky
Success
at your
seems like a
face
bit of a
instead.
loose term here.
And you must roll, and you must move 1 point in your bear 1 point up.
I have to.
Yeah. So now you have
Your bear score should be 4.
yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just trying not to look sus.
What are the appas?
Well, clearly, Blue is taking a different approach.
All the target skews you, and they are also
well, the
carnivores.
low quality kind of looks like appa.
Okay, I mean, Appa is not a bad thing.
It is not, but they are just confused congoers.
I'm going to.
They saw the
I'm
bears.
gonna walk up to someone. I'm gonna walk up to one of them and go, "You're the wrong kind of bear," and walk away.
I'm gonna kind of just like go wide around like
Perfect.
everyone.
I'm just gonna walk up to this one and be like, "You know, you're the wrong kind of bear, right?"
This isn't bear.
You cut out. I hate when fucking Discord decides to cut out.
I'm gonna try and actually, I'm gonna go this way. I'm gonna try to like flag down this like off to the side guard.
I had to look up how big the biggest alley in any town was, and it's 15 feet. So I parked the car sideways. That's what that photo is.
so many questions, but okay.
I kind of, you know, when you see those really funny like women driving over the curb, what
So
they
what
feel
you're
like versus
telling
what
me
their
is
passenger feels like. It's like that.
you
Like I went up
parked
the
it
curb.
in a way you can't get it out.
I'm
No,
What?
I
not
have the
volunteering.
tires. I have the tires to the point where I could just back out of there.
Why, yes, I am driving a Navy destroyer on wheels. So yeah, I'm trying to sort of distract this guard and trying to get him to like walk over in my direction.
Be more bear Scipius.
Wait, you have the dolly. Get back here.
Wait, is the
No, I didn't take the dolly with me. It's still
is the
sitting over by you guys.
carried looking person? Did this guy have his ticket already? This one.
He does have his ticket already.
I'm gonna say
Swear to
give me your
God, if you
ticket.
blow our cover, I'm shoving a whole bunch of cyanide pills down your throat.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna say
You
give
just
me
can tell him.
your ticket because you're not a bear. You're not
I
bear
swear
worthy
to
enough for
bear
this.
Jesus. Bear word. There's like a black
Excuse
bear
me,
in any room to
Excuse
talk.
me, I might be the wrong type of bear, but I have my ticket. You want your ticket? The booth is over there. Go talk to the nice lady in the staff shirt. It ain't me.
It was
You
I
ain't
go,
me.
getting my
and
ticket.
okay, I'm gonna go. Oh, you're right. I'm a bear hug you then.
I'm not paying any attention to this.
Okay, so you bear hug him.
And I'm gonna try and get his ticket.
Roll
so
criminal.
It's a 3.
You steal his BearCon badge.
I'll be like, thank you for the bear hug. I'm sorry I was so mean, and I'm gonna walk away.
I'm okay at this point. I'm looking for dogs. I'm actively
do I
looking for
put my
dogs
criminal
to
skill
lure
set
away from
thing up
everyone.
again?
Sorry?
Do I get this guard to like walk over to me, or is he just like still not like
He's
caring?
trying to
having
guard
it.
to walk over to you.
I tip my top hat, and I sort of like try to motion him over.
Doctor tips his plague hat to you and just keeps at the door.
Did you just say plague hat?
Yes.
So
All right, I need to
I-
take a.
Wait,
I need to
I'm
take
sorry. Is he wearing a plague mask or a plague hat?
Technically, those are two separate things.
All
What
right,
is a what?
all right.
It's both.
I
Don't
don't know.
question
Plague
it.
hat. Whatever.
I'm gonna take a bit more of a direct approach then. I'm gonna just walk right up to him, and I'm gonna say, "Hey, what you guarding over here?" The door's that way.
Staff entrance.
I point to the
Oh,
door,
this
like
is
the
a
door's
staff-
that way.
This is the staff entrance. Do you have a staff badge?
I start chatting with the people in the ticket line. Hi, I'm Frosty.
I'm going to this person. I'm gonna offer him a bear hug in the spirit of honeycon bear dressing, and I'm gonna try and do the same thing again.
So hold on.
Yeah,
First things first.
before I answer, I'm. I guess. Do I hear this going on behind me, or?
Kim.
Cause
Where
it-
is
Okay.
Kim?
Because if
I'm here. I just malfunctioned for a second.
oh no,
Like me as a person
That's normal.
malfunctioned for
Or
a
like
second.
Discord wise.
I
No,
found
me
the
personally
portal.
as a person malfunctioned for a second.
oh no.
I get that way sometimes too.
Trust me,
Okay.
that's very common for DMs.
So, first question, Frosty. You're talking to
Yeah.
the person at the end of the line, right?
Yes.
Okay. You just say hi.
I literally just went, "Hi, I'm Frosty."
Hey, nice. I just want my
I,
ticket so I can go inside and finally get Starbucks.
I look at
Off
him
this
and I
stupid
say,
ticket.
you know, I could totally use a ticket too. And then I kind of look at him sheepishly and I go, I know this might seem weird, but I have a shit ton of beef jerky. I could trade you for a ticket.
Is it caffeinated jerky?
I lie and say, yeah, of course.
You know what? I just want to go back to bed anyway. Fuck this super honey. Fine. When we get up to the front, you can have my ticket. I just need to claim it.
I just jump up and down and I'm just like, you're so.
As the ground fucking shakes.
Okay, so you seem kind of heavy and the ground shaking.
I'm on a diet. And then I just
So
hand him
hold
the
up.
entire bag of beef jerky.
So I'm going to roll a d20. See if he is suspicious of you.
I'm okay with that.
I mean, I'm just assuming we're on a wooden floor, which kind of shakes if 900
No,
Yeah,
you're
pounds
on
yeah.
the sidewalk.
jumping up and
Yeah,
down
we're
in one
outside.
corner.
You're outside.
Okay.
Well, yeah, but the people around us
Oh,
could definitely
boy.
feel the
Shake that.
vibration.
How's it
You know?
Okay, so he got a good look at you when you were jumping up and down. He's like, on second thought, I don't think it's a good idea for me to give my ticket to someone else. I heard that they are strict this year about ticket sharing. You can keep the jerky.
I'm
Sad
sad,
face.
and I at this point I really look at him inside and kind of just try to act what I think a human would act like as self-conscious and go, no, I don't want it anymore. You can
As
take
soon as
it.
I since I imagine I can feel the jumping. Do I notice what's going on here?
I leave the jerky with this person and just like very sadly try to walk away, like as sad as like a human.
Yeah, do I see this
Guilt
going
tripping
on?
the human with human tactics. Smart.
And I look at him and I go, I'm sorry
So
for
okay, so
ruining
you
your
see
morning.
Frosty talking with another congoer who looks like they desperately need caffeine, but you don't hear what they're saying.
Yeah, no, like I definitely don't put two and two together that I could just offer them coffee and that this would all work.
So like you see them, so you see their interaction, but you don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I'm
And
just
now
gonna
you
go
just
over and
see
see
me.
what's up.
I'm very sad and starting to walk away, and you just see my beef jerky like half like coming out of the bag on the floor near the person who I was just talking to.
Hey, what's going on here? Both of
I
you.
just look over at you and go, do you think I'm fat?
I turn over the common goer. I say, what happened?
I got excited. I
On the other side of the room. Can I have a bear hug?
I'm so glad.
So I have a question. Off the side of this map, is this like the corner of the building, or is there like more?
So that's the corner of the building, and like next to it is like a tiny staff entrance, like a single door.
Okay, so I'm gonna look at this guard, and I'm gonna say, I really like your outfit. Where can I get one like it?
Some staff.
It's not suspicious at all.
This is a staff outfit. We do not sell them, and no, we are not allowing people to cosplay as us.
Okay, well,
There
yeah.
was an incident a few years back.
Okay, well, that's fine. I'm not gonna wear it today. Do you know where you guys source this stuff from? I'm not. not saying I gotta buy it today. I'm just curious, and I really like your outfit. It looks nice.
It's a uniform, and bro, I don't know. They just gave it to me.
All right, you know what? That you are you're rather well suited for this this guard position, being someone who is just not very friendly, man. I gotta say, you gotta loosen up a bit.
An awful lot of questions.
Literally nothing that I just said was a question.
Seems so. Why do you want to know so much about my outfit? I mean, this is not a cool outfit.
Listen, I
Like,
pride.
literally, I am going to burn it when I am done with this con after I get my paycheck.
Okay, well that's just wasteful, all right? And I pride myself on being a snappy dresser. So let me tell you this.
Just so you know, when you say you pride yourself on being a snappy dresser, the door guard just looks you up and down like, are you blind? Doesn't say it, but that's like the look on his face. Okay.
At this point, my
I'm just gonna walk over.
The eye behind my monocle starts twitching again from all the steroids I've eaten.
I'm gonna walk over and be like, sir, there's a bear around the corner, like a legitimate bear. And I point to the corner off to the side over here.
Is that where I am?
She
At this point-
totally
okay, wait.
believes you and goes,
Okay.
where? And turns to look around the corner.
I'm gonna push him into the corner and be like, take care of that and walk away.
Yeah, as he goes to like turn around, I legit just like fucking judo chop him, like, and I take his I like move, I like drag him like somewhere else, and I take his outfit.
Okay, roll criminal.
Do I hear
No!
that there's a bear over there?
Okay, so that is success.
Wait, no, it's not a success.
Oh, it's 4. It's supposed to be a 3.
Yeah, that's not a
So
success.
it's supposed to be a 3, and it is a success. You're supposed to put lower, not higher.
Right, I know. So my roll is not a success.
Equal to or less than 3. Oh, no, sorry. I misread
Yes.
the roll.
I rolled a 4.
Correct. It failed. I am...
Okay,
Can I
this is
try?
very important though. Did I
Can
hear
I
them
be
shout
like,
about
this
a
is how
bear in
you
this
judo
direction?
chop, and can I do it?
Roll criminal.
Jesus, we're just.
Oh no.
So that still fails. Also, your criminal should still be a 3. I'm sorry. I screwed
Oh.
up earlier.
Oh, okay. Should my bear scale be also a 3 or no?
Yeah, both should still be a 3. Sorry.
Okay.
Seeing that the two of us are clearly not versed in the human martial arts, I will instead
So the guard now having been judo chopped twice and it failing, is going to now shout for con security.
And I go, wait, I got a badge. I just thought this was part of the thing. And I
I
show
don't
it.
care if you have a badge. You just assaulted me.
I'm just gonna kill you now. Goodbye.
yeah I hit him again.
we just keep hitting him. Oh, I failed. I failed because you knocked him out unconscious.
Okay, so both of you. Hold on. Okay, so both of you now move a point
Unconscious?
into bear.
A point
because
into
your
bear?
both of you now move 1 point from criminal into bear. So
Okay.
you now have a criminal 2 and a bear 4.
All right.
Because your plan is failing epically. You now have guards being called on you.
Fine.
The
Whatever. I
door
can do-
guard's now calling on his radio for backup.
Yeah.
Well,
So
now you have me flailing and freaking out, thinking that you guys just ratted me out as the bear in the convention, and I'm like
No.
obviously doing bearish things.
I'm going
freaking
to-
out about being a bear.
I'm going
Frosty,
to
chill.
take. I'm gonna
This is what we call improvise. We wait, and then we're gonna go with the dolly. Got it?
I say to, oh my god, there's another one? No! I'm running away. I'm running away.
At this point in time, I grab the person in front of me and goes, you called me fat. You're giving me your ticket. And I literally just pick him up off the ground. Caffeine or not.
They make a bunch of noise. Draw the guards. I would say into my ear.
Oh wait, no, you did roll bear. Okay. Your bear roll fails.
Okay.
So that did not work. You tried to lift him. This con girl was like, dude, what the fuck? I didn't call you fat. I said that you were acting suspicious, and now you're acting real sus. Good
You
cat.
said I shook the ground when I walked. That's calling me fat.
Now the
All right, I'm
guards
just
coming out
frustrated with this.
from
Like,
behind
god
the
damn it, the entire.
Me and Panda, I'm just gonna look at the guards and be like, guys, he told us to karate chop him. Because this guy's dressed up as a panda, he's like, oh, I bet you can't kung fu chop me like the kung fu panda. I'm gonna try and convince the guards. And when he failed the first time, I tried to show him that, you know, a black bear could kung fu chop too, because I'm dressed as a black bear. And I was like, watch this, and I failed too, and we're very both upset, so he kept trying.
Let me resolve what's going on
Why
Alex
are-
first, and then come back.
Why are you telling
Okay.
them that we're bears?
I'm
No,
not.
okay, let me resolve what's going on in the ticket
Okay, yes,
line
yeah,
first,
go
and then I'll
ahead,
come
go
back with this.
Sorry.
Okay, so the con staff were coming from the ticket booth. She sees the commotion. She's like, "Hi, how can I help you? Is everything okay here?"
No, she called me fat, and this is my first time coming out of my house once, and all I wanted to do was come to the con, and I feel welcome here. I didn't
Ron?
put my bear shirt on.
Guilt trip.
And you just see this
No, I
big
didn't do
blubbering
anything.
thing standing
No,
there.
I didn't do anything. She came up to me. They came up to me for my ticket, and then was acting like really weird, and then started jumping up and down. And I saw
got
fur.
excited.
I
And
saw
they
fur. It wasn't hair. It was white fur with painted black spots or something.
I look at him angrily and puff up, and I'm like,
And then I
"It's
basically start
Bearcon!
shouting.
I
All
don't
right,
have a
now
lot of money."
you listen here. Mrs. Bearcon, all right? She is dressed as a bear for the thing, all right? We are here as workers. She's my associate, by the way, to help move stuff around Bearcon, such as any sort of heavy
Things
object
like
with
the
our dolly
Is
here.
now rolling.
Like the
So the staffer now doubt you.
at
'Cause
this
you
point,
don't
I
know the
look
name
at
of the
her.
con.
Okay, but
Yeah, that makes either one.
I'm apparently very excited about this, and I'm like, but I like obviously like HoneyCon is something my character is actually really excited about all the time, and I start slapping him and I go, I know he just works here. That's why we're here. I love HoneyCon. It's an amazing thing. I've always wanted to go, but I always have to work outside or do security. And this is the first time I've ever been in the event. And I thought maybe on my break I could sneak away if I could just get a ticket to go inside.
Believe that you're here for HoneyCon. But it's sus about the fact that you're saying you're staff, because she is staff. She knows that you're not staff because you're not wearing staff shirts.
I look at her and I say, I'm not your
And
staff.
there
You
goes the
got
plan.
contracted.
Do you have your contractor badges?
I tried
We
to
did not. We were
pull out
supposed to. What was it, Frosty? I got this. All right, listen. We were just signed up like today, and we didn't even get an opportunity to do so. So if you would just show us where to.
Maybe we can call one of your. We can radio for one of your guys come up and bring you your badge.
Yeah, shouldn't
We
be a
were okay.
problem.
Listen, we were rushed. Okay, we don't have any badges or walkie-talkies. I guess how you say. So do you mind getting us set up?
Understand? I am radioing. I have my radio, and I am going to radio your company if they're here. If not, you should have received check-in. So, if not, you should have received a separate check-in for a contractor, and you should have an online.
I understand.
form
I
of it.
understand. The
should
system
have,
can
like,
be wonky. Go ahead
Yeah,
and
you
call
should
your
have-
people.
Yeah, you should have a. If you were able to get a spot today, which is surprising, 'cause I thought all our spots are filled up already. But maybe somebody canceled. You should have an email, and
I
the email
tried
should
to
be a barcode. If you could show me that barcode, I can get you set up with your badges.
I'm going to try to
Yes,
steal
yes.
one of the
Okay, here's the thing.
barcodes that she
Our
already has.
what was it,
Wait,
Frosty?
wait.
Frosty, I got this.
I'm a thief.
Miss, if you would come with me, and I will show you where my phone is because I left it in the car. I'm sorry, it's a bad habit of mine. So let's go there. Frosty, come with me, please.
Well,
And I'm taking
can't
Frosty
leave
and the
my
lady
post.
over to the car.
No, I
It
can't.
won't take.
No, I can't leave. I can't leave my post.
Won't take longer than 2
No,
minutes. I
I
promise.
cannot leave my post. And if you touch a hand, and if you try breaking me somewhere, I'm gonna have to call security.
So while she's not paying
My
attention, I'm
goodness.
going to try to pickpocket all the tickets she's already taken out of her pocket.
Okay.
Yes!
So you try to pick your pockets, and you find that she doesn't actually have any badges in her pockets. She's been handing them out from behind the ticket booth.
I am the most incompetent thief ever.
Well, that is what you rolled. so,
So the pocket was a success. She just doesn't have
Yes.
the badges on her.
So while I do this, and I kind of just like motion empty Claude at Honey Badger, and then I kind of like motion like keep her busy, and I'm like gonna sneak towards the ticket booth.
I blink twice to not be suspicious and let her know. Okay.
All right,
Alright,
so I'm
now,
gonna sneak to the
miss,
ticket booth and
this
try
won't
to
take
steal
longer.
tickets.
All right, so okay, so what's your company called? Because I forget what my email, like what the email's supposed to say. So refresh my memory. What's your business called?
Should be from
Oh.
the email address should be Honeycon Exhibitions.
Honeycon Exhibitions. Are you sure?
Sorry, it's
I have to be
sorry,
precise.
it's exhibitions at honeycon.org.
.org, not .com.
Definitely .org. We're a free nonprofit to help people learn about the magic of honey and how honey is made, and the whole honeykeeping process that we should.
Oh yes,
that we
I do
should
believe that's what .org is for.
So I'm going to try to steal those tickets, and if you want, I'll roll for that.
You should do a criminal roll, see if nobody notices you sneaking behind the ticket booth. By the way, as all this is going, as all of this is going on, you hear the people on the line just like bitching that this is taking so long because they just want their badges. And you fail. So this congoer at the front sees you and goes, "Excuse you, the line is behind me. I've been standing here for 3 hours. You are not cutting in front of me. Back of the line."
I look at her and just dumbfoundedly motion at my vest and then try to lift the ticket booth.
Roll bear.
Yes.
You lift the ticket booth. And hold on.
And I look at her, sorry ma'am, just doing my job. As you can see, the booth has been left unattended. It's a security risk.
Okay, you can lift the ticket booth. That's very nice and all, but the line is still back there. Are you trying to intimidate me? Is that what this is about? You're trying to intimidate me to cut in line? I don't think so.
No,
back of the line, or I'm gonna call security to have your ass removed.
No, ma'am. I'm trying to show you that I'm doing my job, and this is why I'm wearing a high visibility vest.
You don't have a staff shirt. Back of the line.
I look at her and I literally point angrily at the orange vest and say, "Do you not see the uniform? I'm here to make sure things like this thing don't get left unattended by people like her, so they don't fall on people like you."
And now you're harassing me. So I'm gonna call a staff.
I'm gonna accidentally let the thing fall on her.
Oh my god! Yes. Just
And
crushed
I'm
by
gonna
a
go,
ticket
oh,
booth.
I'm sorry. I couldn't hear you over me not supposedly doing my job.
Roll arrogant.
No.
God damn it.
So you fail. You drop. So you do drop the ticket booth, but you do not drop it on her. And she's
And I'm
like,
just,
Guys, we're really bad at this.
and she's just like,
You have cyanide pills for this exact situation.
okay, so at this point, I literally take one of the hats off my head and cover her face with it and run away.
Oh no.
Hide behind another congoer
roll criminal.
out of her line of sight.
I don't know if that's criminal or bear. Okay, so that succeeds.
Oh boy.
So you
I'm out.
smush the hat in front of her and run away. And she hears you running away with the hat. She's like, what the? She's like, rude. At least I got a free hat. And so she's just sitting there admiring the hat.
It's a very clean hat.
Okay, so back to Mad Mike.
Oh, Mad Mike or me or Blue and Peaches?
Mad Mike first, 'cause I just want to finish this. So
Okay.
Oh yes. And
Okay,
just to
so-
speed it up, I'm just gonna say that as soon as I see Opticon leaving, I know this is a lost cause, so I'm just gonna okay, I'm gonna go check out my phone to see if I have the email. And I'll be back to you whenever I get it back. Alright?
And so the staffer goes back to her ticket booth and handles the rest of the line. Now back to Peaches and I was about to say Peaches. and
God damn it.
Uh,
I'm gonna
Peaches
go
and
after
Blueberry.
Frosty to see what happened.
So back to Peaches and Blueberry. You guys are now surrounded by door guards.
Should I
And
repeat
they're
what
like,
I said last time?
Man, it's like, we're gonna have to come with us. We're gonna have to file a police report for assault.
No, you don't
Bonk.
understand. This man literally asked this guy because he was dressed up as a panda to kung fu chop him because he's like, oh, I bet you can't kung fu chop me like the karate panda. And he was being really like mean. And then when he missed, I just decided to help. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, your guards are your other guards here are very insulting and rude, and I don't appreciate it.
They were making fun of
Oh.
us because we're dressed up as bears.
Yeah,
I
why
don't
be
know,
a
that doesn't sound like
girl?
Dave. Dave is usually like super sweet. And the other guard goes, no, Dave has said some really racist things to me in the past.
Yeah, Dave, if that is his real name, he was telling me how as soon as today's over, he's gonna go home and burn that awesome uniform that you're all wearing. I just wanted to know where you guys get them from. I think it's really nice.
This job, none of you believe me. You always all defending him. It's like, oh, Dave just wants to finish. Like, Dave just needs the money. And no, it's fine. I told you that he didn't care, and none of you listened. So now,
Yeah, I just look at him.
Come
I'm just
on,
like, I like you.
All right, Steve. You and I are gonna go bring Dave to first aid to get him looked at. Connor, you stay here and take Dave's place. All right. I'll radio in once we figure out what's going on. Come on, Dave, you stupid oaf. But I didn't do anything. This dude just came up to me and said, I know, Dave. I know. Come on. He knocked your head pretty hard. 3 of them go.
You could have just told me where you got it from, man. That's all I asked.
3 of them go away. And now you have Connor, door guard, taking Dave's place. He's
So,
like, yeah, no, we really have no idea. We've been using the same uniforms for like the past 10 years. I don't think we even remember where we got them.
So I'm sorry about the whole
We ordered like
kerfuffle.
2,000 the first year, and we had more, so we keep just handing out funds in that first batch whenever we get new staff. Unfortunately, I'm sorry, we don't sell them. They're not available to the public. But if you want to join Honeycon staff next year, you can totally get a shirt then.
How do I apply for the position?
yeah,
Do
I'll
I just meet with
definitely keep
your-
that in mind.
Check out our website. So what you want to do is check out our website under volunteer. First, you're going to be a gopher for 2 weeks. First, you have to be a gopher. So a gopher is a person you get discount tickets, and you don't work full time, but you kind of work kind of. I mean, you don't get this cool shirt, but you get another cool shirt. You can also apply directly through the convention center to be convention center security. Sometimes they also act as door guards. And also sometimes like we'll be contracted by the convention. So yeah, go to the convention site. If you can't find what you're looking for there, apply directly to the. You can apply directly to the convention center, but the convention center security doesn't always do like just this con. They do cons all year. So I mean, it depends on what. If you just want to work HoneyCon, go to the con site. If you want to do, if you like just guarding doors, you can totally apply to the convention center site.
I'm kind of curious. What if I don't have like a phone, a tablet, or a computer, like, and I don't have a ticket? Can I just come in and apply for the position? And just want it done and then leave? Cause I don't have any. My mom is really against technology. She says nature's better for you.
I don't think they're accepting applications for this year, and the library has computers for free. Yeah. Sorry.
What's the library?
I gotta say, I like you, Connor. You know a lot of information.
Are you guys not from here?
No.
No, we're tourists.
Okay then. Well, I'm sure you can ask that nice staff lady over there for more information and help. I just guard doors.
Okay.
Telling you, you could do better than this, Connor. You're a smart guy. You should be doing more than guarding doors.
Oh, summer. Oh, this is just a summer gig. I start college again in like a couple weeks.
Oh, good for you.
Take care now. Good luck.
Yeah. All right.
All right. So to recap,
I've had enough of that guy.
Blueberry has two. So to recap, Blueberry has 2 badges. Pananomicon has
0 and
0
a lot of
and
suspicion.
almost got them caught. Mad Mike got into an argument with staff.
I'm still
and
not people to be like, yeah, I got 2 badges, by the way. I was just bear hugging people and stealing them.
I'm just like, cool. Can I have one?
Yeah, but we need to bear hug 2 more people.
I'm on it.
I'm gonna go over to the next subject, and I'm gonna bear hug this guy. Hey, can I have a bear hug in the Spirit of HoneyCon entrance? A Spirit of HoneyCon, bearness?
Roll criminal.
I'll have to meet a 2 because apparently I'm more into bears than I am into criminals. Oh.
It fails, and he's like, no.
Okay.
Don't touch me.
I am.
Walks away.
I am. I am
He
not.
doesn't have to walk away. I start walking away.
Yeah, I'm not trying to bear hug anyone. I'm trying to look for good targets for Blueberry.
I mean, I made sure to point out the 2 that I already got.
Right.
I feel like I shouldn't be doing this because it's very hard to roll a 2 or less. I'm trying this guy. Can I have a bear hug in the spirit of bear hugness? Sorry, I meant HoneyCon bear dressing up is?
Criminal.
Hey.
I make sure to give him an extra like warm hug and pat him on the back, and I go, "Thank you."
HoneyCon badges.
Hey, do you want a bear hug in the spirit of bear con-ness?
HoneyCon.
Should have met my madness.
Roll criminal.
The salmon screwdriver's getting to your head.
That is a success.
Amazing. Amazing.
I give him a nice tight hug and I go, "Thank you so much. I love bears and honey." And I walk away. I go to the group.
I'm so glad. So at this point, I'm going to make people think I am a male bear, or a male human. I mean, oh dear, my bear is confused.
It's okay. It
So
resonates with who
because
you are.
you have successfully, Blueberry, because you have successfully gotten 3 badges, you may move 1 point from bear into criminal.
I'm back at the beginning.
Good place to be.
Better than where I'm at.
And I hand Peaches what the fuck ever Panda Con and Mad Mike and be like, let's make sure we're the first in so that we don't, yeah, let's just go. Let's go. And we go towards the door. This is the
I'm
entrance,
motion-
right?
You
I'm-
show off your badges.
Yeah, I'm proudly displaying my badge.
Alright,
Indeed.
your guys go.
Oh wait, no. Before
Make sure we
I
have
go
the
with you
dolly.
to the
It's gonna be
door.
very important.
No,
Sorry,
before
before
I
you do
go over there.
Yeah.
Sorry, before I go over there, I'm going to run over to the person who wouldn't sell me their badge and the other one and be like, "See, by the way, staff," and then whoosh.
All right.
So yeah,
Alright.
whatever that was about.
Alright,
I'm
so you guys show your
proudly
badges to
sauntering
the
back
door
up.
guards. The door guards are like, alright, it's like, have a great honeycon. They let you in, give you an on, and you are now entering the entrance hall of honeycon.
I turned to
It's an hour.
I turned to Mad Mike and Pandamus Prime, whatever we call it. And I'm like, oh, I see you guys made some friends too.
I tried to
Things
evoke
went
the
off. We went a
ugly
little bit off script for a while, but I guess it all worked out anyway.
I
So
mean,
I
you
tried.
know.
Just a little bit history of this background. I wanted to evoke the ugliness of convention floor carpeting.
Oh yeah, this looks like it was taken straight out of a bowling alley. So you know, I'm totally
I
on
think
board.
you did a good job.
Yeah, this could be like
Unfortunately,
a Toe Jam and Earl elevator background or something. You love it.
unfortunately, I didn't have the time to make the Walter E. Washington Convention Center's dick carpet.
Oh
Is that
man.
an actual picture of you though?
That is another picture.
Yeah, that's what I was saying before. Like all the tokens are her. It's great.
I mean, they're definitely copyright safe. Like,
Yeah, this is true.
Oddly enough, none of them are actually pictures of me as staff for conventions,
I love it.
which
That's
I do
even
have
better.
because I couldn't find my staff photo. Also, the piece of paper that some of the attendees are holding say "I heart honey."
If I see one of them, I'm just like, yeah, I heart honey too.
Yeah, I'm sort of just taking everything in. I'm blown away by the carpeting. I did not expect this much purple.
All right, where are we going to now?
Okay, so you enter into the lobby of the convention center. To your left are stairs that lead up to the convention offices. To the right are stairs that lead down to the back hallways of the convention center. And in front of you is the entrance to the main showroom. There's one staff member at each of the stairwells, and there are 2 in front of the main showroom. They're just chilling, and there's congoers throughout the convention lobby. What do you guys do?
What time is it
All
relative
right, as
to
the
the
person
display?
that got the layout of the
It is
place.
1 p.m.
Oh, so we have an hour to kill. Okay.
All right, I'm gonna spend this time getting used to my surroundings, because even though because I'm pretty sure I've already been here, making sure like where to go to find the honey, a good escape route. I'm just double checking like everything,
They
like how
let
many
you
guards
in
are
before.
here. Well, I don't know. I just said that I like to get like. Wait, give me a second.
I'm just gonna.
Yeah. Yesterday I said I was gonna like check the place out to see like where the guards are, where the entrance is, the back entrance, any potential escape routes, etc.
I'm just gonna mingle with the bear cosplayers.
Alright, cool.
I'm proudly going up and down the like rows of people and just like looking and tipping my head at people and being like, "You excited for HoneyCon? Happy to be here, huh?" Like just trying to act like a staff member without having any context of what that would be.
Okay. So, Tim, you are just chilling with the bear cosplayer. What are you saying to them?
I am going to open with a compliment on the craftsmanship of their costume.
Thank you so much. So, this is actually faux fur because I don't believe in like actually harming animals. But yeah, so I was really excited. I found this on sale at Michael's.
I just like kind of chuckle like, ha, yeah. I don't believe in harming animals either.
Like, I'm really happy it fit together. My mom helped. Like, I took up so much. Oh my god, this took like 120 hours to put together. But I'm happy it looked good. I wanted to look like I was actually a bear going after honey.
Well, I think you've done a very convincing job. Say, do they do some kind of like costume contest here? Because if so, you should totally enter.
They do. So at 2:30 after the main honey reveal. Okay, so sorry. At 1:30, they are going to be doing a cosplay contest on the main show floor, followed by the reveal of the super honey. And apparently, the winner of the cosplay contest this year gets to taste the super honey. I am so excited. I hope I win.
Oh, that's awesome. Well, I wish you the best of luck, and I think surely you'll win.
There's a lottery for.
No, it's a
No,
cosplay contest.
the winner of the yeah, that. Are there any like refreshment booths around, or
You will have to go into the main show. You can ask a staff member for a map, or you can go into the main showroom and see what there is to do.
All right, maybe I'll do that. But first, I'm going to go back over to the others and say, "Hey, I found out about something. We might be able to use it to our advantage."
Which is?
They're having some kind of costume contest, and it's right before they reveal the super honey, and the winner gets to taste the super honey.
What if we all just take off our disguises and become?
So it sounds like they're gonna keep an eye on the honey for a good while.
Yeah.
We could just win a contest by disguising ourselves as bears.
Yeah, but that's only a taste. I don't want a taste of super honey. I want all of it.
I don't know about you, but I'd just eat the whole entire thing right then and there.
Hey, boo boo.
Hey, boo.
Don't you go take that picnic basket?
Anyway, the way I see it, we have two options. We can either take the honey, like, now, before they reveal anything, or we can wait till after the showcase, and then we watch where they take the honey, we follow them, and we take it from there.
Well, I don't think I'd be very useful for the first option because I'm not the sneaky type. But if that's what the rest of you favor, then I will. I can act as eyes and ears.
Oh boy, decisions.
So I, at this point, walk up to everyone else and I'm just like, "Hi guys, what are we doing?"
We found out.
What do
With a
think?
plan.
We found out that there's going to be a costume contest before they show the honey, and the winner gets to taste it.
You literally just start seeing me start to try to rip the human shirt off. Just
And I'm just like, no, not yet.
oh, but we're but I just stopped myself from
Patience,
saying
Frosty.
it, and I said, but where are the costumes?
You're right. However, I don't know if it's smart for all of us to just go in there as ourselves. Like, certainly someone will figure out that at least one of us is not what we say we are.
What if I keep my wig on?
That might work, but we don't naturally wear those.
Alright, tell you what, before we make any important decisions, we need a decent layout of this place. I'm gonna go over to one of the employees, ask for a map, and then I'm gonna backtrack the entire place to see potential hiding spots, places where I can store bodies,
Yeah.
escape
Yeah,
routes.
that's a good idea, because I'm going to need to know things about this place. I'm just overwhelmed by how much purple there is in here. I
So
don't.
yeah, So I'm gonna take a entire lap around, and then I'm gonna come back with the group with my new information.
Okay. I'll keep an eye out for anything interesting.
All right, so what do I find?
Well, did you go up to a staff member to ask for a map?
Yeah.
Where?
Yeah.
Okay, so walk up to the staff member. I'm not just gonna give it to you. You gotta work for it.
Well, hello there.
Walk up in the club like, what up? I'm a bear.
I'm a bear. Give me shit.
I mean, that's my entire mood, but I can't do that because I don't want to get found out.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go up to one of them and I'm gonna go, "Good evening, or good afternoon.
Yeah.
I've been told that you have maps. Mind if I have one?"
So, of course you can. Here, let me just pull that out for you. So, you should now all have in your handouts a map of the show floor.
Autographs.
You should see. So, not pictured on there are concessions over to the left-hand side, next to the honey tasting. On the main stage is where we are going to have our cosplay contest in about like 15 minutes. And if you want to go see that, it's going to be fantastic. And then after that, we're going to have the Super Honey reveal. There's
how do
fan
you
club,
enter
there's
the
trivia.
contest?
The trivia there is also going to be a trivia contest. The winner will also get a taste of honey. And you can buy HoneyCon merch. You can talk to our fan club. I think they're giving out some very special prizes today. And the honey tasting has some apparently awesome honeys. Our autographs include the Queen Bee honey mascot, as well as the actual Queen Bee, who is the queen of all honey, and some other famous, and also Winnie the Pooh and Honey the Bear.
I'm what?
That was a lot of information. I'm sorry. One, how do you enter the costume contest?
Sign up stop in about 10 minutes.
Well, I'm gonna sign up right now. Where do I go?
So to sign up, just go to the go to the fan club and say that you are interested in signing up for the cosplay contest, and they will get you squared away.
Okay, how
You
do I
have
sign
10
up
minutes
for the
left to
trivia
do that.
contest?
The trivia contest, that is going on until 10:45. So that's going on until about 1:45. You just walk over. They ask you a bunch of questions, and there is a scoreboard. And if you are the top scorer, there will be a prize at the end.
Okay, and then what was the other information? Because I only heard the stuff about regarding the tasting of honey.
Honey tasting is going on all day. I do believe there is a fee to enter, but they have some really cool honeys available. You can also find merchandise at another table, and then we're also doing autographs all day for the mascot Queen Bee Honey. The actual Queen Bee, who is in charge of all honey production in our local area, as well as Honey the Bear and
Oh,
Winnie the Pooh.
I have a question. The main room which houses the honey, the super honey as you guys call it. Now I'm a very cautious person. If there happens to be an emergency in that room, where's the exits if not the entrance that we enter through?
Main exit is actually going to be the way you came, but there are also emergency exits to the back of the room, behind the main stage, or to the left and right of the main stage. There are also emergency exits to the left of the honey tasting.
Oh, thank God. I wanted a way out. Alright, I'm gonna go sign up for the costume
Please do
contest.
note that those emergency exits are exit only. You will not be allowed back in through those areas. Our alarm will also sound if you use them, so...
I mean, well, yeah, I would hope it would sound so other people can get out because it would be an emergency, right?
Yeah. I immediately finally catch on.
I'm gonna go sign up for the costume contest and the trivia contest.
All right. Well, now that we know everything, let's go back and talk about who's gonna sign up for one event, right?
I'm signing up for all of them.
Yes, yes, quite.
At this point, I go, do I strip to a bear now?
No.
Not yet.
I just look at Frosty and I go, no.
Yeah, we can't give ourselves
So
away yet.
so I want something to gather everyone away from everybody else. I say, oh, all right, guys. I think I think I have a plan here. Seems like a lot of events are going to go down right before the showcase the honey, right?
Yes.
I guess.
And I believe that is the time to strike. Whenever everyone's busy doing something instead of paying attention to the honey. So
Naturally.
here's what I'm thinking.
But free honey.
Well, we should get the trolley into that room. Did we not bring the trolley in?
Of course, we have the trolley.
How did we
Very
bring that
important to our operation here. Anyway, so Blue.
You see me just kind of standing on the thing, trying to like balance on the trolley, just kind of like a skateboard.
Frosty, that's for the honey.
Well, shh. It's not for the honey because we don't know we're gonna win it, right? Because it's a fair contest and we're staff. Because I'm looking around at the people near us.
Ugh.
I'd like to reiterate that Frosty does not actually have a staff badge.
I know.
I'm just making it aware for the people in the audience. Just as a reminder, Frosty does not have
If
a
we don't have
staff
a
badge.
staff badge, then Frosty, stop. Just don't say that. Don't give away any information that we have to. So here's the plan. So
I mean, your
Blue
plan
is
didn't
going
quite
to
work out last time. How about I make a plan?
because we didn't follow the plan. That's why you two went
Well,
off to
we
go talk to
tried
some
to.
guard.
But your plan didn't work out either. I saved your butt.
Oh,
Frosty
that's
the
bullshit.
snowman is on the dolly. Whoa! And I almost fall.
about we
now.
bring the trolley into the main showcase room, position it behind where they're gonna stash the honey. Then, when they do the whole shebang should do, we somehow make a commotion, and then someone transfers the honey onto the trolley and gets it out the side exit, and everything sounds, and therefore there's an emergency exit, and we get the fuck out.
Okay, holes, but you got some good points. Okay, so working off what you said, the trolley
I'm
over
looking
by
down at you because you're so much tinier than me, and as you say holes, I go, what holes?
plenty of holes actually. For one, I think a better distraction would be a fire. Hence why everyone's gonna be using the emergency exits. You know, fire escapes, as you will.
Commotion. That encompasses anything from a bear fight
And
to a
and I don't think bringing attention to us is a good idea, which is why we need to bring the attention on something else instead of
Frosty
us.
hears this and immediately runs towards the stage and goes, "My turn to be a bear!"
Peaches,
Wait.
stop it!
You guys you guys are still in the lobby.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, but we were at the map. People showed me the map. I know what direction the stage is, and I heard
Okay.
that, and I'm running. I'm running towards that direction and going, "My turn to be a bear!" Like I'm trying to go to enter it at the table for the costume contest.
God, fucking y'all gonna give me an aneurysm. Anyway,
You guys can come grab me later. Don't worry. I'm just signing up right now.
I'm still looking around the room like, man, I hope that at least one of the honey varieties is as purple
so
as this
Panda,
room. Yeah.
while the festivities are gonna go out, you and I are going to go to the back, and you and I are going to get ready to steal all the honey, right?
Sure.
And then Blue here is gonna set something on fire.
What?
Totally non-conspicuous, but something big enough to catch on fire. That way, everyone's attention will be on the fire and getting out, and not the honey, right?
Sure. That sounds like it would work in theory.
So that's why once the alarms go off, we're going to escape with the honey through one of the fire escapes or the emergency exits. And the reason why no one's going to suspect us because of the fire, and everyone's going to be scrambling to get out. And that's our ticket out. And as soon as Blue starts the fire, she is going to go get our escape vehicle. So it'll be smooth sailing from there, and hopefully we'll meet Frosty by then.
Yeah, smooth sailing at a brisk 40 miles an hour. We got this.
Yeah, but it's gonna be a while till they figure out the honey's missing.
Yeah.
Now, Blue, give us
Also-
about 10 minutes.
I just eat some
Good
more
luck
steroids.
stopping us. I'm bouncing
Blue.
in line for the table, excited to be a bear.
Yes, good.
All right.
Alright, so Blue, give us 10 minutes, and after 10 minutes have passed, set the place on fire. Me and the panda are gonna go steal stuff. Let's go.
I just love how non-specific that is. It just set the place on fire. It just. All right.
I is tired.
Yeah. Let's
Of course you are.
let's put this into motion. All right. So we're gonna go. I guess we're going towards the offices. It looks like 'cause that's where you're moving.
Or wherever they showcase the honey.
Well, that's the main showroom.
The showroom.
Oh yeah. So let's try to get like a good spot in the showroom.
That's the plan.
All right.
Yeah, right there's autographs separated by curtains for lining up. There's fans scattered throughout. On the stage, you see 2 guard dogs by a hidden back door. And you see Honey Tea Sting merch the fan club booth with a very excited woman in there. And the trivia contest.
Trivia. Love it. All right.
Alright, so Panda.
Yeah.
So we wait until people start panicking and rushing to leave the doors. That's when we rush in, we get the you-know-what, and then we leave.
Right. I think we should probably move a little further into the room
Oh, yes, of course.
because that'll mean fewer people to get through. All right, I'm gonna hang a little
And
bit.
now we
Did
wait.
you pick up a flamethrower on your weapons escapade?
Oh, right, that was me. Well,
Did
let's
you
see.
somehow manage to sneak it in?
Yeah, he named like all kinds of shit. Like what'd you want? You wanted like grenades and like
Breachers.
yeah, satchel charges and like. I mean, look, all you got to do is look for something in the room that's flammable, and you could use any of that stuff to like get it going.
Fun fact, everyone: buildings are usually very flammable.
Typically, yes. Except, as we all know, jet fuel cannot melt steel beams.
Oh wow.
With enough jet fuel, anything's possible. And now
Yo,
we wait for the you
uh,
know what.
my bear doesn't exist, but I do exist for the record.
Let me see if I can get your bear onto the board.
I'm struggling. I'm on the bus of struggle.
I am
I'll see
keeping
what I can do.
one eye
Your bear was giving me some issues earlier, so there you are.
as my honey badger friend walks forward. I am going to briefly pause to look at the merch table.
You see HoneyCon t-shirts, HoneyCon hats, HoneyCon pins, HoneyCon lanyard badges. You see Bieber, the HoneyCon mascot. There are Bieber plushies. You also see HoneyCon shot glasses and HoneyCon tasting honeycombs.
All right. I kind of just make mental notes of all of that, and I walk forward.
So I gotta be up at like early.
All right, so yeah, let's.
I don't know if you
You
want to
have-
continue this like tomorrow or.
You got it. So there shouldn't be much left. So so you guys, if you want to enter the cosplay contest, you have 5 minutes to do so. If no one's entering that, we can kind of like skip forward.
We can
Okay,
just-
then yeah, we can skip forward. Because
Yeah, I
let's
don't-
just put it as ran in to go to the line. Doesn't mean I actually made it to the end. That's
Yeah.
what I mean. Like I got cut off from actually getting in.
I wasn't gonna enter anyway because I want that person who I was talking to win. So.
Aw.
The
And
cosplay
I am not bringing attention to myself, so I'm also not entering.
You're also
Yeah.
too small to be considered a
All
bear.
right. So it is now. Is there anything you want to do before, or
No.
okay? So it is
Nope,
now.
just waiting on blue signal.
It is now time for. So it is now just about to be 2 p.m. You see the very excited woman who was at the fan club booth earlier walk onto the stage. And off to the side is the cosplayer that Peaches was talking to earlier. It appears that they have won a cosplay contest.
Nice.
And you also see another person there. You presume that they were the winner of the trivia contest. So, let's see. I'm just gonna steal a staff member from there. Alright. Alright. So the excited woman comes up on stage like, "Hello from your HoneyCon 2021 chairwoman! I am so excited to see you all here. It is now time for the reveal of the Super Honey. But first, I'd like to take a minute to introduce our contest winners who are going to be the first people to try your Super Honey, other than myself, of course. I cannot tell you how excited I am about this. It is going to be so awesome. Alright, so first up, we have Allison. Allison won our trivia contest. She knows everything about everything there is when it comes to honey. And I just believe it myself, so give a hand for Allison! And see Tendy walk onto the stage. Up next,
So,
we have
am I supposed to burn stuff now? But like I turned to Peaches and I go, am I supposed to burn it now or like as I'm trying to like flick the lighter in my big ass paw.
And yeah, for the record, is there like a back entrance to where the honeys? I imagine like that's our closest exit.
there is a back entrance that would be through the back hallways.
So
and they're
that's
also
the closest. That's the closest.
well, yeah. There was
There's
also
side
doors on
exit.
either side of the stage. She said so.
Those are exit only though,
Well, I mean,
so they won't get
What's-
up to the stage.
I mean, once we do the job, we're not trying to come back in. So
The reason I'm asking this is because I want to like the shortest, like the quickest exit. I'm gonna ask for Blue like as soon as she sets the place on fire. She's gonna go get the truck and she's gonna wait at that entrance.
Oh, that's what you meant. Okay, yeah, got it.
Oh, okay, yeah, I can do that.
All right.
But only after you set the place on
cosplay
fire.
Up next, we have our cosplay contest winner. This person went all out and did an excellent version of a bear that's very into honey. Please give it up for Jamie, who is the winner of our cosplay contest, coming in as grizzled grizzly bear. Grrr.
I cheer extra loud.
Like it accidentally lights my my wig on fire, and that lights the carpet on fire, and then I just go, fire, and I run.
So I'm gonna say, roll criminal.
I'm not at my computer. I'm literally laying down on the other
Okay,
side.
I will roll criminal for you. And,
I'm going to.
Wait, are you purposely trying to do that, or is it an actual accident?
It's an actual accident. I'm just trying to start the fucking lighter.
Accidentally on purpose.
Okay, so then I will consider Alright, so you have to actually successfully do the roll. So that would be a criminal skill roll, because you are trying to do it on purpose. And it is a fail.
I'm trying to light the thing on purpose.
And it is
Not
a
my
fail.
wig. I'm trying to light the lighter.
Yeah, it is a fail. You cannot get the lighter to light.
I'm gonna keep trying. I'll try in another minute.
So I noticed that you can't get the lighter to light, so I'm going to be a smooth criminal here and accuse.
We're almost done.
Okay, so you're gonna be a smooth criminal.
Smooth criminal.
And what are you trying to do?
So smooth that you don't even get to know the plan.
That is how the best plans work out.
That is correct.
I'm
still cheering very loudly for the winner of the cosplay contest. I'm excited.
I don't know if you guys heard me.
No.
We did
Okay. So seeing that the fire is failing, I'm going to loudly and as a smooth criminal accuse the very excited CEO of being a bear.
Oh no.
Roll criminal?
Oh no. Oh.
Yes.
And you say, we have a bear in our midst, Miss Chairwoman.
Why are you so eager to try the honey? Well, of course.
You read program pamphlets that you should have gotten when you got your tickets. You saw that I grew up on a honey farm, and so I learned I've learned honey making and beekeeping from a very young age. So honey is my life. It's what I've done forever. So I love honey.
I jumped in the back. Yeah, because you're a bear.
No shit, you want to know how to grow your own honey.
So the chairwoman looks at herself, and she is a tiny 5'2", maybe weighs like 120 pounds, and she's like,
Bear.
I'm very much not a bear.
Bear.
I'm gonna keep trying to roll criminal to light the thingy.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm trying to distract her and everyone else, being like, she's a bear, guys. But she wants the honey. I don't think she's the real
I
CEO.
am very much not a bear. And everyone's looking at her. She's like, I don't think she's a bear. But you're successfully interrupting the proceedings.
Yeah, exactly.
As they tried to figure this out. So they don't believe you, but they are like entertaining the notion.
I just want to put on record that 2-pound bag of beef jerky I started with is now only a quarter full. I've eaten 1.5 pounds of beef jerky throughout this convention.
Nice.
I think I rolled
I don't know if that information is useful for you as DM, but
Hold on, I'm going to roll blueberry again.
Alright, because I can't see chat anymore. 'cause I don't
That's a
look at
criminal
everything.
roll, and you again. Wait,
That's a success.
that
Yeah.
is a success.
Thank goodness.
You do manage to light yourself on fire. So as the
I mean,
as
I
the
am covered in
chairwoman
fur with this
is up on
flammable.
the stage saying, "I can't be a bear. We have these bear sniffing dogs after the 2015 incident, and they're not telling you, aren't you good boys?" She goes to pet the dogs, and the dogs allow her to pet them. So she's like, "I can't be a bear. They love me." Anyway, this is nonsense, and oh my god, someone's on fire.
And then I throw the treats at her.
I just go, oh wow, that's a shame because those do look like very good boys.
And I just throw a bunch of treats at her, and I say, "See, look, the dogs are going at her."
Okay,
She's a bear.
roll criminal to see if the dogs go after the treats.
Yes.
Now we're rolling well.
So the dogs go after the treats, and Chairwoman's like, "What the? Who's beef jerky? What is happening? Cancel the reveal of the super honey. Something's not right."
Well,
And the crowd is getting agitated because they were here for super honey, and god damn it, they're gonna get super honey. They are rioting. They are freaking out. And now the
Okay. Well, in that
So
case, go ahead. Sorry.
So she's saying that they should cancel the release of the super honey. What are you gonna do?
You guys.
I'm going to do the unhinged move. I'm going to walk up to the stage. I'm going to reach out towards the winner of the cosplay contest and like pull them off the stage. And then I'm going to very discreetly with my other hand pull out a grenade. And I'm gonna drop it and like nudge it under the stage.
Roll criminal.
Hell yeah. I'm gonna roll a 6. I'm calling it now.
All the while, I'm just shouting because that she's a
damn it.
bear.
So it fails.
Yes, it does.
You do. So it fails epically.
Good.
You try to unpin the grenade and roll under the stage. However, it gets caught in your meaty bear claws. And so the bear cosplayer clearly sees the grenade and is like, "Oh my god! Security! Security!"
No, I'm trying to make sure you don't get blown up.
So now security.
It's
so
not
now all
mine.
the con staff.
Go, Mad Mike, go!
Why are they like after her?
Staff is surrounding you and trying to pull you off the stage.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Okay,
look
at this
around at all the
point-
people.
I stopped, dropped, and rolled, and I'm going behind and getting the honey.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
looking.
so
I'm looking at
okay.
all the people that are surrounding me, and I'm just like, "You're gonna need more than that." Just start like flailing
I
around.
think you run out on the stage.
My question is, why did Blue start herself on fire instead of the building?
I tried to, but I messed up.
God fucking
I
damn
went
it.
with
This
made
is
it
why
polyester
the plan
very
went wrong because of this shit.
So wait, at this point, okay, if we were
Also, Tim, move 1 point from bear to criminal, please.
From bear to criminal. Okay.
Sorry, move 1 point from criminal to bear.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Wait a minute.
Alright, as I'm like thoroughly annoyed, I'm just gonna bust out my AK-47 and start shooting the security.
Oh my god. Yeah. All right. I'm just gonna.
roll criminal?
do. Yeah.
Plans aren't going according to plan. The building is not on fire yet. God damn it.
Yeah. I'm just starting. I'm just gonna start like
God
grabbing.
damn
You
it.
fail. Your AK-47 jams, and you got the gun, but you didn't get the ammo.
Oh no.
at
Yeah,
this point,
I'm just gonna toss it
no.
and get out my other gun.
Yeah. I'm just gonna start like grabbing and like bear hugging any of the staff members that I can.
All
get a
the
hold of.
while, I'm literally like loading the
Bear,
super honey.
Tristan, roll criminal.
I'm literally
Yeah.
on the stage.
I can't
loading
even
the super
succeed
honey.
on a
come on.
You fail.
The only way I could fail, and I still failed.
I succeeded.
What do I
I
have to
got
roll?
No,
the
you
money.
didn't. Allie succeeded. The rest of you have failed.
Yeah, so Allie,
Alright,
while
in that case,
I was
sorry, Al, go ahead.
helping, sorry. So, like Leo was saying before, me and Leo both said we were gonna go try to steal the honey while this shit was going on. So that was my attempt at stealing said honey.
I am going to roll for the dogs to see if they recognize you.
And
Oh
I'm gonna
no,
just start throwing beef jerky at them.
man! I was gonna say yeah,
Just like
the
eating it
dogs.
at them.
The dogs already ate the treats.
The dogs do recognize you as a bear, and
Oh
the
no.
dogs start to go after you.
Oh no, it's all
Me
falling
or-
apart.
or Polar bear.
All right, so
So
I
at this
just
point-
since my second gun also fails, I chuck it. I pull out my
Kim.
third gun.
Kim. The dogs haven't seen me yet. Do they recognize me as a bear?
Where are you on the map? Sorry.
Blueberry.
I stopped.
Oh, you're
I stopped
that
rock
actually
and roll a while ago.
Sorry. Okay.
Yeah, we were.
No, they do not see you.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
here.
Alright, so I'm gonna try and just get the honey.
Okay,
Use the
so-
breach.
So at this point, now that the dogs recognize I'm a bear, I look at everyone. So wait, question. Here's a question for the rules that I don't actually really know. If I am unveiled as a bear by myself, like rip off my clothes and just start ripping at people, does that give up everyone else?
Only give up yourself. I will allow you to roll bear for it,
Okay.
and you can
Yeah.
also move. So you can willingly move a point from criminal into bear if you like.
I'm going to do that.
Okay, so you willingly move a point from criminal into bear. So you're. So I don't know what it is now, but now you have more in bear, and now you may roll bear.
Nice.
So move a point from criminal into bear first.
I did. Oh no, I forgot to do that before.
Oh,
'cause
you
I-
rolled. Oh, you did. I'm sorry. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so you succeed. You rip off everything and reveal that you were a bear, and everyone.
I'm bellowing and roaring, and I say, 2021, come on, this is honey time now!
It is pure chaos. It has broken into pandemonium. Everyone is running for their lives
I
because
see
there
what
is
you
a
did there.
bear.
So I'm looking at the CEO and I go, where's
Can I
the
roll
honey?
Point from bear into criminal.
Yeah.
So yes. Okay, so everybody else put 1 point from criminal into bear.
Oh, I already did that from before, yeah.
Okay, cool.
I did.
Alright, I'm
You,
just gonna do
however,
that. Criminal
exception-
into bear.
with the exception of Leah, you are going to move 1 point from bear into criminal.
Alright, I'm gonna try and re-roll that to Oh my god. I can't with this.
Alright, so
Alright.
thoroughly annoyed that none of my guns are working, I'm gonna go up to one of the security guards and bite out their genitalia.
Oh my
My
god.
hands are very burned.
It
It's
is
roll
Honey
bear.
Badger's. It is Honey Badger's strategy. Okay, sue me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's true.
Yeah.
So 2 things first. So Blueberry, you fail to get the honey. A dog pops up behind the honey door with his handler, because he wasn't there, but he could smell you from the other side.
So can I try to bum rush the honey?
I need to grab my honey guard. There we go. Honey guard. Honey guard, why will you not like?
Because the honey guard just isn't there. Cool.
Does Honeyguard just don't care? I'm glad
it's
someone
fair.
else found that funny.
Feels like an actual dog. There we go. Okay. Here he is. And Constaff. Alright. So Constaff member and the guard dog come. They see you with the they see you, honey, they come from a secret door. They had smelled you. Tristan, did you roll bear?
Yes.
You did. Your bear roll succeeds. You attack the security guards in their private parts.
Genitalia, that's what I'm going for. I'm gonna rip it off. It may seem brutal, but that is legitimate Honey Badger strategy. When in doubt, bite
I'm
the balls.
assuming that you're going after a penis-containing person.
Yeah, I
and
would
boy
assume.
or girl, pretty sure it's gonna hurt either way.
Is going to hurt, but you can only actually rip off the genitalia of one.
Oh,
Fine,
no.
fair enough.
Logic stepped in.
So, Blueberry now has a dog after her.
Can I just brute force the honey as a bear?
You can try to brute force to get to the honey.
Do a barrel roll.
Yeah, I'd like to try and brute force like
Gross.
through
So
the
all of you
people
roll.
in my way.
So if you're gonna try to brute force it, roll bear.
I succeeded.
I just yell to Panda, go for the balls. It never fails.
Okay, so Allie and Tim, you guys. Wait, no. Yes, Allie and Tim, you guys succeed. You bum rush to the honey and you grab it.
Yeah. As I go past the cosplay winner, I just say, "I'm sorry it had to be this way. I appreciate you." And I grab the honey.
And I'm just going, where do we go?
And after biting said balls, I'm just gonna go around. I'm gonna go right here, and then I'm gonna use a breach to clear through the wall.
Oh my god. Dude, we're standing
You
right next
did
to
get
it.
breaches earlier.
It's fine.
Okay, are you clearing through the wall there or further to your left?
To the right.
Or to
Right
your right?
back
Okay.
here.
Like up
Okay.
there.
So
Yeah.
then you break through the wall and you open a hole to the outside.
Run!
Wait, hold on.
No.
Sorry. Excuse me. Roll bear first.
Come on, Mad Mike.
Get the honey.
Yes.
Okay, you break a hole.
Let's go.
Go,
So,
go,
I'm
go,
gonna-
go.
I'm gonna like defensive like tackle, like just barrel through anyone who's trying to get to the panda.
Go, go, go.
Roll bear.
God, yes.
That's a success.
I'm just grumbling at them and just trying to yell, "Not today, motherfuckers!"
And as that's going on, kind of like good old like Honey Badger start intimidating the other two dogs to, don't follow us. Like
So
as
you
they're
guys-
like making a break
So
for it.
you all are running with the honey for the hole that has been made. Security is following you.
I yell to
Eat
the
grenade,
I,
The
grenade.
kind woman is
Yeah,
following
it's-
you.
it's
All the
time.
dogs
I
are
yelled to
following
Mad
you.
I yell to Matt Mike or whatever his name is to throw me a grenade.
It's time for more
Grenade.
grenades.
I toss her a grenade.
I'm a
Everyone,
Um,
chuck grenades.
And
Okay,
I
Behind
use
me.
I use a flashbang because I'm not trying to murder everybody.
if you throw a grenade or a flashbang, roll criminal.
Oh no, there's no way I'm
Barrel.
gonna
I'm just
succeed on
throwing a
this.
shit ton of beef jerky, hoping the
Yeah,
dogs
I
stop
have more
following.
bear the
Okay.
criminal, so I
Oh,
kind
I
of move
failed
point
miserably.
from bear into criminal.
Okay, Tim, you failed. You do not throw your flashbang. Leah, you succeed. You throw your grenade.
So quick
I
question:
am
can I
Anybody
move
else
a
roll?
running with the honey
Yeah,
behind
I'm
us.
I'm throwing beef jerky
Bear
to
into
distract the
criminal?
dogs.
Roll criminal.
Oh yeah, dogs
Succeed.
distracted.
So I'm guessing
Okay,
it's
the
no.
dogs are distracted. They go after the beef jerky.
All right,
I
that's good.
literally, as I finally finish emptying the bag, just go, "Hey, what? You guys told me to get treats. This works better."
So you guys. So now I want you all to roll criminal to see if you successfully make it out of the hole.
So I roll what?
Criminal to
Roll
see if we
criminal
get
to see
out.
if you make it out of the hole.
Yeah, can I put a point from bear to criminal real
Oh
quick?
my god, yes.
I will allow it.
Cool.
Oh.
Not cool. I mean, how could a honey badger not fit through the hole?
Sorry, you made the hole. You're already outside. You don't count.
Oh, cool. Perfect.
Sorry.
I made it through.
We gotta get to the getaway car.
If you like, I will give you the option to roll bear to create a bigger hole.
Oh hell yeah, I'll do that. I'm just gonna like punch the wall and like make the hole bigger.
Kool-Aid man, this shit.
Exactly.
Just like,
Oh,
ooh,
oh
yeah.
yeah, pff, right through.
Just
Alright, so
right
you
there.
guys have all made it outside with the honey. So back to the con entrance.
Run away.
So you guys are all outside. You
The
have
getaway vehicle should be right there, right?
the honey in tow.
Yep.
Suddenly went Canadian for a sec.
I heard that.
Oh, don't you know?
Don't you know?
So, who's getting the getaway car?
I since I barreled through right after, I guess I'll go. I'm just
Roll criminal to see if you successfully get the getaway car.
Well, yeah, blueberry is the.
Yeah, I'm also
Oh,
going
yeah.
to the getaway car to get in the back and start shooting at people.
So there's two of us running for the car. So if I fail, there's still backup. Wow.
Okay, both of you successfully get to the getaway car and bring it over here. So let me pull up the getaway car.
This is when I finally sit up in the back of the car and I just start spraying at the guards with the AK because I finally figured it goes the metal bees come out the other end.
There's your getaway car.
Are we on the right map?
It. We are not yet.
Whoops, I'm sorry. I thought I moved you guys.
It's fine. We have the getaway vehicle.
Oh, I moved you to the wrong map. I'm sorry. Okay, you should be on the right map now.
I'm so
Perfection.
glad. Yeah, so I'm in the back of that and I'm just spraying at the guards.
Same.
Go, go, go.
Go.
Alright, roll
Where's the
criminal.
honey?
Okay, roll criminal to see if you successfully get onto the truck and get away. Everybody needs to roll criminal.
Oh god, I'm gonna get left behind. I think. No.
Okay, everybody except so everybody except Flipper.
Only the driver made it. No.
So we're yelling at the driver
Leah,
to give us another chance.
Everybody
Wait.
except for Blueberry gets so enticed by the rest of the honey in the convention they decide to go back.
Could I?
Wait, what?
Never mind.
I'm gonna start
Where's the
spraying my
honey?
Uzi. I'm spraying my Uzi at them, and I'm swearing to God that I'm going to get back to that truck.
Well, wait, hold
And
on.
since
You have
can we?
roll criminal for the Uzi.
I'm simply
I'm trying
just
to-
like. Just trying
Nope.
to stop anyone from like getting too close, like being the muscle, just like someone tries to like apprehend one of us, I'm just like grabbing them by the collar and like chucking them aside.
Well, Bear.
God, my rolls are so bad, but that's still a
No,
success.
that's a success.
I know.
Okay, you are successfully keeping people from getting near you guys. Do you want to try to run for the truck?
Yes.
Yes.
I
Yeah.
will allow you to roll bear for running after the truck.
Yay! Yeah, we're just
I'm
all
gonna,
off for
I'm
it.
gonna run
just
after
going.
it and just like try to leap up and
No.
like, climb onto it. Yes, I
I've
made
been
it.
moving too long, I say, and I'm running on two legs.
Everybody except Allie, so Panda Opticon, you
Goodbye.
try and you just
Wait, no,
can't
Chicken
do
Zelda
it.
too.
The lure of a convention
Yeah.
center full of honey is just too much for you.
I licked the
Just
little
figure
bit
it
of
out,
honey
though.
that I got on my fingers from helping lift the super honey
Damn
pot,
it.
and then at my point,
Honey
I
badgers
just
aren't very
fall
good at
into
running.
bliss.
Alright, Allie, what'd you say?
I'm on the back of the truck, like throw me the honey, get it out of your mind.
The honey-
Focus.
The honey is with Leah.
Oh,
in
okay,
truck.
never mind then. But still, focus. Get on the
Yeah.
truck.
I'm literally licking the little bits of honey that I have on my hands from like barreling through all the booths, trying to get through everything, and just like going. I mean, it's
Hey, roll criminal. Roll criminal to see if you rejoin the rest of them on the truck.
no, I don't.
Don't you stay at BearCon and ravage through. You stay at BearCon and try to get the rest of the honey that's in the convention center. You have turned away your life of crime for a life of bear.
I am just roaring, and I think I'm yelling at everyone in human words right now. At this point, I'm just literally just straight roaring, and I'm just going,
Can,
bear time! Bear time!
Kim, Tristan also failed the bear roll before.
Before, yes, not this time.
No,
Yeah.
I mean like with Allie, he failed.
Oh, he did. I misread it. I'm sorry.
Oh, fuck.
Yes, Tristan, you're also seduced by the lure. Thank you, Lure.
I get one
Tristan,
last
you're
effort to
also
make a break
seduced.
for the thing again.
Yeah.
Now this time I want you to roll criminal to see if you want to go after the truck or if you.
Truck.
You successfully you snap out of it and you decide that super honey is more important. You run for that truck. You make it. You're like, all right.
Live to be a
Lots of
criminal another
judgment, but I'm
day.
good.
I'm the brains for a reason. God damn it.
So you get
Truck.
away to your hideout.
I'm yelling at you guys, enjoy the honey!
You enjoy your honey, and with that, you successfully make it back to the bear bar to enjoy your spoils.
Yeah. Too
Except
bad
for
about
Panda-
Frosty, but you know what? It's the circle of life. It's a beautiful
Except
thing.
for Frosty, who
Has a tranquilizer dart in their ass and is just
Yes.
sleeping peacefully when people are still waiting, making sure I'm actually asleep.
Frosty's sleeping peacefully on a cargo flight back to Antarctica.
no, Frosty's on their way to a zoo.
And
Polar
a
bears
very
don't even live in
confused Frosty's
Antarctica.
gonna be very sad.
Live in the
I'm
Arctic.
gonna be very sad.
Wait, I have to
No,
try to stop cellmates in the zoo.
we lost one.
I'm gonna continue to convince the zookeepers that I'm in fact a panda.
Made
No,
it
but
back.
really, you have me in the wrong cell.
All right, so you guys have made it back, and you have your honey. And you are
Victory is
enjoying your
ours.
spoils.
As we're eating the honey, I look at the others and I say, "Well, we've won today, but the job cannot be finished. We have to get that imposter panda out of the zoo." But that'll
Sounds fun.
that'll be something for another day.
And we fade to black, and credits roll.
Mad
all
Mike
right.
wins again.
That was great.
Yeah,
That
alright.
was a lot of fun.
That
Thank
was
you
su-
everybody for playing. This was a ton of fun. Thank you to me, myself, and I for being tokens.
Yeah, that was.
I thought that was fantastic.
Yeah, your name is
honestly.
just in the credits like 100 times, like all the extras and like the
Yes.
stage
Well,
hands.
keep in mind, actually, Tim deserves credit for actually making all the or at least the player tokens.
Yes, I did the
all
So like,
yes, I did
So,
the PC
Thank you
tokens.
to me, myself, and I for
one
being all
line
the
belongs,
NPCs. Thank you, Tim, for making all the player tokens.
and
And
Frosty
explaining how
will be
to
missed.
do maps. That's
Thank you guys for allowing me to come in late and learn the game pretty much like as we played it.
that's fine.
Yeah,
I think
I want to ask, when did oh hey guys say the stuff, the thing?
no idea. So
Okay,
how'd
when
you?
exactly did that happen?
So I gotta ask, how'd you guys enjoy your first honey heist?
It was fun.
that was a lot of
Definitely
fun. It was
Once I realized it was like all like roleplay based, like
Chaos was great, but I'm not gonna lie, I was a little pet peeve at the fact that my plans kept failing.
Yeah.
That's a
To be
personal
honest with
thing,
you,
but everything else was great.
I rolled literally incompetent. If I had rolled anything else, I wouldn't have done that to you.
I mean, and my dice rolls during the game may as well. Might as well have been the incompetent bear. That was not it.
I mean, I think I was the most competent bear there was.
You kind of were actually.
Kinda
And
were,
yet
yeah.
you couldn't start a fire. I don't want to hear shit.
Listen, you try starting a Zippo loiter with a baseball bat for a hand.
Like, yeah, I was about to say.
Not baseball bat, baseball mitt. Oh
Man.
my god, I'm so tired.
Just look at me. I'm dabbing with a cobra. I'm clearly the best bear.
I mean, this was pretty fantastic, and I'm glad I ended up doing it.
Glad you guys had a good time.
Yeah, we'll
it
have to
was
do this
fun
again.
Yeah, it was fun being a DM for the first time. I'm sorry this took so long.
It's
It's been a
okay.
rough couple of weeks.
Yeah, that was something
It let me catch up.
Yeah, for those who don't know, I wasn't lazy. Unfortunately, my childhood pet passed away the day that we were originally supposed to do it, and then
Yeah,
the next
that's
week was a not a
as
that
well as a number
they
of
come
other
from
things
other
that would
sources.
happen with the rest of us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Life happened in a bunch of different ways over the last 2 weeks, so that's why we did
so-
not have shows. But we're back.
I just want to point out.
But don't worry, next week we'll be back with the Chomper Show.
I just want to point out that while life was happening for you guys in the past 2 weeks, I spent the past 2 weeks playing video games.
See, that's a good thing.
I mean,
That's
I did
actually
too,
lovely.
but that was
We're
like
always doing that.
working around life happening. But yes, so next week. No, I'm sorry, I don't want to cut you off. Go ahead.
Oh, no, go ahead. You did say you had something special for the end of the show, and I'm excited to hear what it is.
Yes, well, it's something visual. So I'll direct
Before we do this, because
direct everyone
before
there
you do
for
that,
the
there's
sign
one
off.
thing I want to do,
Okay.
because we didn't get to fully enjoy this, and I am going to make sure that she is back for part 2. I am just very proud of this photo for the Kanye Obsessed Con chair.
Love it. Love it.
Wait, is there a photo?
Yeah, on roll
So
20.
refresh my memory. Who's that?
That's the Honey Obsessed Con chair. The head of the convention.
I'm so glad.
Okay.
Also played by Kim.
I'm so glad. You're so excited.
Big fan. Big fan.
For the record, the rest of that photo is me holding Chick-fil-A before I found out they were evil, and like a ton of Girl Scout cookies. It was a good day.
So
Oh,
yeah, that seems
man.
like a very good
I
day.
feel insult Chick-fil-A evil.
Okay, I just want to point out that I went
Don't
to
you
a
know they are the
Like-
Christianity of the fast food places?
Yeah,
I went to
like-
Chick-fil-A, and my mom and sister ordered food, and I abstained because I was like, it's not really that good anyways. I don't know why people. hype
Okay,
it
well
up.
that's just factually incorrect. Like you can call them evil all you want, but I'll be damned if someone
like,
says their
They
food
are
isn't
fast
good.
food.
It really, I mean, like the first time I had
Comparatively.
it, they fucked up my sandwich, and I was just like, and the chicken was so fucking nasty.
You hate to see it.
Someone doesn't
With
know
our
good
con
chicken.
staff,
No, it was at an actual Chick-fil-A restaurant.
so this is our con staff.
I don't know
I
what
love
that
it.
means.
The people who work the con.
That's an animal.
Oh.
That's an. That's
That's an animal
That's
costume
all,
shirt.
folks.
Thank you.
Here's our con goers with their I Heart Honey sign.
Peach
love it.
is walking into the convention building for the first time, just like, everyone in this town has the same parents. They all look the same.
Yeah. It's Nurse Joy all over again.
Yes. Yes. Officer Jenny and Nurse Joy, the entire town.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, pretty much. And then finally, our annoyed con goer of why the fuck are you here?
Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it.
And the vandalism continues.
Alright.
Okay, so next week, we will be back to our regular show. We have one more week of downtime stuff planned before we get into the next story arc.
Fortunately, next week is going to be fewer photos of me, but I think y'all will survive.
Yeah,
Somehow.
yeah.
I mean, I
do-
thought
do-
this was utterly fantastic.
yeah,
so,
this
like,
was a really good
I
show.
think my favorite photo was the downgraded Terragrade, the low quality one where it looks like Appa.
that was pretty solid
fun.
too.
I'm
That was
pull that up
great.
because it is not low quality.
So we hope to have Rob back next week. He got his second vaccine today, so
Yeah.
yeah, he wasn't feeling up to it
For
tonight.
the record, that is not low quality. It is just hand drawn.
I love it.
Yeah, big difference there.
This
It
little
looks so
mustache.
happy.
We also, I think, will be joined by my wife Fiona as a guest character for next week. She expressed an interest in wanting to do what we have planned for that. So hopefully she'll be joining us as well, just for next week. And as far as this big thing that I have planned, as part of, it was just mentioned one of the reasons why we didn't get to play this session when we originally planned. We are once again honoring a four-legged friend who has crossed the bridge, and he will be prominently displayed on our end slate, which I'm about to put up because we are going to sign off for now. We had a lot of fun with you tonight playing this special one-shot. We hope to see you next week for the continuation of our main story, and we hope that everyone has a good and safe weekend, and we'll see you next week.
Yo, I'm actually crying.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, right? See, that kind of stuff gets me too.
Okay, I'm actually crying. Thank you so much.